We do that.
The court system in the United States of America has said the kid should be placed with the mother.
It's very
For
biased.
what reason?
But
It's
I'm
very
still,
biased.
For what reason?
the point that I still make.
What makes you less than your woman?
The point that I'm making.
What makes you less than your woman?
It's still fuck the court system. That's what I'm saying.
No, but what makes you
That's
less
what
than
I'm
your
saying.
woman? Why
I'm
can't
saying
your
fuck
child
the
be
court
here with
system.
you?
You know what it is?
You can take
You know
him
what
to
it is?
daycare. That's all she gonna do.
You know what it is? And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I love my son.
You can't do it?
He's my everything.
Well, I can do it.
He's my everything. But
You gone, man?
Mic drop.
he's my.
We go again, man. Welcome back, y'all. Touch on that podcast. We back at it again. This is episode what, 16 or 50 or 16?
No, we had 16. Yeah, 16. Episode 16.
Hey, sweet 16. Let's go. Hey, man. Welcome back, everybody. As you all know, Touch on that podcast. Once again, we're here to bring you these weekly topics. Once again, Sweet 16. And we have a special guest. What a great way to celebrate our Sweet 16, which was a surprise to us because we didn't know he was coming.
Hey, man.
James, take it away.
This is my buddy.
Yes, sir.
One of my closest friends. Man, for a very, very long time.
What?
My dog, you know what I mean? He needs the introduction, man. Rodney, man.
Hey.
Welcome to the pod, dog.
Hot Rod, Big Rod, what's up, bro?
Yes, man.
Everybody, welcome my boy Rodney to the podcast,
Yeah.
man. You know what's crazy, bro? You say that, you know, he's been your friend for a long time.
Yeah.
I actually met y'all together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, obviously, we all went to high school together, so, you know, Rodney's our good friend, y'all. We, you know, I met James and then him at the same time. We all went to the same high school. We've been locked in since he was 15. But then, bro, that's crazy, right? Bro?
Yeah,
Like, it's
yeah.
been a minute now, right?
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time, bro. Hey, but special guest because Rodney's funny as hell. So we about to Rodney. He probably should have beat his own drum.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That boy funny as hell. So, but now, man, hey, thank you, bro. We appreciate you coming on, even though you know we didn't know, but hey, but you here. You said yeah.
Hey, appreciate y'all for having me.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
I actually told you last week, right? Didn't
No,
I?
I've been hitting him up. I've been hitting him up throughout the whole week. You know, I was like, "Yo, Rod, come to the pod, come to the pod."
Yeah, but I told him.
And then, yeah, he here, dog.
Yeah.
I said, bro, what about Rodney? Rodney funny as hell.
Yeah, Rodney here, dog.
But yeah, man. So welcome back, everybody. You know, again, like I said, it's gonna be a great episode. We got topics for y'all. So like, comment, subscribe. You already know I touch on that podcast, so you already know how that goes. So let's get right into it, man.
Yeah.
So actually, we're gonna start off with you, Rod.
Yeah.
How was your week, man? How are you? How was everything? You know, give us a
Everything.
breakdown. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Everything's good. You know, work, and the kids. You know
And
what
the
I mean?
kids? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. How many kids you got?
I got 2 kids.
2 kids, right? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Woo,
I'm starting this new thing where I'm taking the kids to the library, do their homework, because
Oh, nice.
Man, that's what's up, bro.
That's
Yeah.
good, man. For
That's
real.
it's, you know, it's too many distractions at home.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you know what, bro? That's actually, I'll say that that's actually really good because I remember back in the day, like my mom, it was them little things that my mom used to do, you know, like our parents would do
Right.
that maybe when you were a kid, you don't think, but then as you grow up, like my mom actually took me to a library,
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
public library. We would read books. So I would go to the one downtown, and you know, the one down the big library
Right,
downtown.
right,
Right. And then I would have fun over there. And you know what I mean? As a kid. So I thought it was cool. So, but that's what's up, man.
Hey, if I don't do it, who else gonna do it? Because you know these teachers, you got some that care, but it's some that don't.
Oh boy, let me
Yeah.
tell you,
I
boy,
mean-
the teachers, boy, that shit's
You
crazy.
can't even be mad at the teachers, man, because they're not getting paid enough. You know what I mean?
That too.
They're not getting paid enough. So
It's like you gotta love what you're doing. So
Exactly.
if you love what you're doing, then do it. But if you don't, then don't do it.
Yeah, it's you gotta really have a passion for that, bro. Like helping. It's not only a passion to teach. You gotta have a passion to help them kids. That's
Yeah.
what you're really doing. You're helping them kids.
that's true.
And then, but you're right, bro, because at the same time, it ain't really the teacher's fault because not only do they not get paid enough, but then they have no help, no resource. But then the parents, a lot of parents aren't involved or devoted as much. They think that school is just a daycare. You feel me? And trust me, I know I got a lot of inside scoop for teachers. So, like, you know, I know how it goes. It's crazy, man.
I mean, the good thing is, I know, like with me, I don't know if you guys, obviously we all went to school, but I think for the most part, all the teachers that I encounter, obviously you had some that's just like, it's whatever, they're here,
Right.
they're doing their job. But,
Yeah.
you know, I've had some teachers who actually really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They really wanted you to do well, you know.
Name one
I've
teacher
had
DP that
a
cared.
few.
I ain't had no
Actually,
teacher
I
that
had, no.
Who cared for you?
Man, I forgot her. I think my English teacher.
Blevins.
Nah, I didn't have her.
Oh.
It was, I think Miss Munoz, something like that.
Boy, that's Spanish.
Yeah, but
Nah.
nah, bro, she really cared about her student, bro.
Really?
She really did, man. Like even
Hey,
like
that's what's up.
in middle school, I had teachers that really wanted me to do well. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like, there are some teachers out there that really care about their job, bro. They're not doing it for a check because
Yeah.
you really can't do it for a check because you're not even getting paid.
Yeah, that's what you
I mean,
can't.
so
That's what you have to have.
you
a
have to
passion.
really enjoy teaching, you know. Like so,
Mhm.
there are teachers out there that actually
Shout out to the teachers.
exactly
Hey,
that
shout
take
out to
that
them
serious.
teachers. For real.
Speaking of teaching, I think I met Rodney. I don't know because I know I met Rodney. I met Chris on the basketball court
Mhm.
because Chris was one of the first person that I played one-on-one with when I came here. I don't know if I met Rodney at Westbrook or
I think it was at school.
was it school?
It was at
Westbrook.
school, yeah.
What
I
is
think it was like the start of the class. I don't remember what
Because
class
I
it was.
think I met you in history class.
Was it history class?
I think it was a history
But it was
class
DP?
that we had. Yeah, DP. I think it was a history class because I remember that I have the memory in my head. I think it was a history class when we met, and then I remember you had made a joke about because I had waves back then. You
Oh,
remember
joke.
when I had waves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
had
had
waves
made
on swim.
yeah, you had made a joke about my waves and
Silver
stuff,
surfer.
and that's how we connected. And then. But then you had already knew Chris, you knew Romy, so I was like, oh, I met these dudes too already. So it was like, and that's how we all kind of became
Connected, yeah.
connected, became close and stuff. So yeah, so
I'm always joking.
yeah, Rodney was always
We're going to get into that too because that's just funny, boy. You funny.
yeah, man. Rodney was always Rodney was always a character at school, boy.
Yeah, man, for
Character.
real.
I just remember he was always listening to Currency at the time. He was
Yeah.
always
Dang, what great. Tim
Currency.
Curry.
Yeah, he was
Man.
always listening to Currency, bro. That's when
hospital.
Yeah, that's when I found out about Currency because of Rodney. Yeah, he was always listening to him, bro. And then Rodney always had he always had some fresh bands on. Remember?
Oh yeah,
I was
I'm
rocking.
saying, man.
Yeah, I was rocking some fresh bands.
Hey, boy, you just took me back in time. That boy
Yeah.
said Currency and Vans.
Yeah, he had some fresh
Bro,
bands
that
on.
don't
all the
describe
time.
high school, boy. Huh?
I used to skateboard. That's why I
Yeah.
wore.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, at least I don't remember. But yeah, man, that's dope, man. I just I like to shout y'all boys out, man, because like I said, I met y'all together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the whole clique, you know what I mean? And yeah, y'all boys been tight. Obviously, I've been knowing y'all this whole time, too. We always been tight. We go to the gym. Rob be in the gym with us, too, every now and again.
Every now and
He
then.
pull up every now and then.
Every now and again.
Yeah.
Could be more consistent, though.
Yeah.
A little bit more consistent. I
Just a
need
little
to.
bit.
Yeah.
But it's all good, though, man. Nah, but shout out to y'all boys, man, to the friendship, to the, growing up together and stuff, man. That junk is it's a good thing, man.
Mhm.
So,
But one thing I want to touch on with Rodney though,
Mhm.
because obviously, he's wearing his clothing line.
I was, yup, we're going to get to that.
I do want to touch on, how that actually started. Like the origin of always winning.
Uh-huh.
How did you come up with the idea, and when did you know like this is what you wanted to start it? Because I know you've been doing this for a while now. So
Yeah, for a while.
you know what I mean. So before we get to that, I do want to say follow my boy Rodney on Instagram, Facebook. Follow his Always Winning page. You know what I mean. He got
Let's
some-
shout out. What's the
yeah.
IG, bro?
Oh,
Yeah.
my IG is AWCLO.
Yeah,
Always Winning clothing.
winning.
Yep.
So Rodney, take it away, man. How did that start? Like always
Business.
winning.
So how it started? So first, it started with I was with my boy K-Twan, Tweezy. We call him Tweezy.
Shout out to Tweezy, K-Twan. That's
Yeah.
the dude that did our photo shoot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
He
Shout
had
out to him.
a clothing line, and I told him I wanted to do my own.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started brainstorming, and then Always When it just came about, and he was like, "Yeah, that's it, bro."
That's the one. Yeah, I always liked that since you did it. So what, were you always into fashion? What inspired you? Like, were you always into fashion?
Yeah, I love fashion. You know.
So you was always into it, right?
Yeah.
Like, who's
yeah.
your biggest influences, like, as far as fashion?
Oh,
goes?
my biggest influence. That's a good question. I say Pharrell.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's gonna say Pharrell.
Yeah.
Pharrell and Yeezy, right? That's
Yeah.
like the main ones,
That was
really.
like one of my main ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
My bad.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
And when
bro.
you can't afford clothes at a young age, you got to put something together.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got into it.
You got to work with what you got, right?
Yeah.
So you always had a passion for like clothing and
Mhm.
now was it more so putting outfits together or was it like designing?
It was
Because
like,
you're a good designer too.
it was more so putting outfits together.
I put them out too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what's
So.
up, bro. Yeah, man. No, definitely wanted to touch on that too, man. You know, my boy is one of the first, you know, from like the people that I know that started their own thing. You know what I mean? You was the first one that I know pretty much from a few friends that did start like a business. You got the clothing line and everything. The photo shoots be good, bro. You know what I mean? So,
Appreciate you.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I always knew he had it in him because, like I said, like Rodney was the first person that I saw wear Vans, and then he made me want to wear Vans. I was like, okay, like I want to get some Vans because he knew how to make it work. So, like when he started a clothing line, it was pretty much a no-brainer, bro. Like, so yeah,
it just made sense, right?
it just made sense for real. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, man. And like
Yeah.
like clothing and designing and all. I mean, at least to me, that's not easy, bro.
It's really not.
That's not easy. So, did you ever have like coming into it? Did you think like, damn, like maybe I shouldn't? I should. Like, what was your thought process on that?
My thought process was just, you know, just to do it, you know, do what you love. You know, I love fashion. So,
Yeah.
you know, I just put it all together, you know, as much as I can, really.
Okay. So you was just like, man, what? I'm all in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's what's up. I respect that. The boy ride. No, that's good, man. So right now, I know you have like the shirts, the shorts. What's your big picture? What's the biggest? You know, what's your end goal? What's your big picture?
My end goal,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, my end goal is just to, you know, make people confident about themselves, you know, because who don't want to be always winning?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey,
I mean,
that's hard.
It's
That's
the
a hard.
perfect. Yeah, it's the perfect slogan, man.
Yep.
It's the perfect slogan. So when he had told me about it, I'm like, yo, like it's perfect. Like everybody wants to win. Like who wants to be a loser? You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it is the perfect slogan. So that's why I feel like, you know, that clothing, that logo itself and the clothing line that you have, it's always going to work because you have a slogan that's just kind of it's aside from everybody else, man.
I just
Yeah,
want to touch on like if you do lose, it's not the fact that you're losing, but it's just the fact that you keep going. That's why
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if you lose, you're
Yeah.
still winning because you're gonna get back up, try again.
another opportunity.
Yeah.
Exactly. So long as you keep that, and that's what's so dope about it, because that's how I took it. It's like always winning.
Always
Like,
winning.
I'm always, no matter what,
Right.
I'll take a L, whatever. But
Yeah.
guess what? I'm gonna keep going, and
Exactly.
as long as I keep going, I'm gonna keep winning.
Yeah, it's only a L. It's only a L if you stay down.
Exactly.
You know? And if you stay down, okay, you know what I mean. But if you learn from your L and you keep going, but you're always gonna win at the end.
Exactly.
Sir.
So what made you come up with that name? Where'd that name come from?
Well, always winning.
Yeah, always
I was brainstorming.
Oh, brainstorm.
So what was like some of the first
Yeah.
names that you came up with? And you just like,
The first one was Victorious Simply.
oh, I remember that. I remember Victoria Simply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounded like Victoria's Secret.
I ain't
so
gonna
I
lie
was
to you. I told you I didn't like that shit. I'm like,
What was it again?
Victorious Simply.
Yeah.
Simply.
I
Okay.
told him I didn't like it. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't like Victoria Simply, dog.
You got a nice ring to it, but
Yeah.
it ain't always winning.
I mean, it's good if you're just targeting like the female
The
audience.
females, right.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good name if you're targeting the female audience.
Mhm.
So that was the first name, and then the second, like after that, that's when Always Winning came
Always
about.
when it came about. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it didn't really take that long for him to be like, okay, this is it. This is the
Yeah,
one.
no, that's what's up, man, for real, man. But no, man, hey, man, shout out to you, man, for real. We proud of you. Shout out to you, you know, taking an idea and turning it into something, taking your passion and doing something and making it into something. Like I said, I only have a few friends who do things, and you know, you one of them. You was one of the first too, so definitely inspiration in a way, because it's like, yo, you know, I see my boy doing it. Cause I see you doing your thing, bro, for real. Like I seen the
right.
photo shoots.
Yeah.
I
The
be
photo
trying.
shoots nice. I seen the clothing, the shirts, the hats is dope. So shout out to you, man, and definitely, I hope you keep going. I hope you keep pushing, man, and definitely move forward, bro. 'Cause
Yeah, I
see
do want
that
to
being
say,
big.
like, he definitely has something going. Because I remember when I was living in New York, because Rodney would send me shirts. I remember he could send me the hats, send me the shirts, and I was wearing them out there. And I had people came up to me like, "Oh, what's that? Like, where'd you get that from?" Like, I had girls literally like, "Oh, let me get that hat."
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So, like, Rodney definitely has something going, bro. You just got to keep going with it. Be consistent, bro, because I do see him. He's going to win. You know,
Yo.
he's going to win.
I gotta say something quick. This is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This is how this stuff comes full circle, bro. This is wild. Cause we had no idea. Well, at least I didn't know Rodney was coming today. I didn't know, right?
Right.
So, touch on that exclusive right now. I'm wearing the shirt. I'm actually wearing our merch
Our
today.
merch shirt, yeah.
Who did I call for merch advice?
Yeah, he called me.
Touch on that exclusive. Did I call Rodney?
Yeah.
Before we had the shirts, I called Rodney. Yo, I need your advice. Yo, that's crazy. That's y'all witnessing greatness right now. Y'all gonna see, man. Give us about like 2 more years, bro. That's always winning. Gonna be household name. Touch on that. Gonna be everywhere, bro. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, and I appreciate you. I'm gonna thank you now. I'm gonna thank you in front of all the fans and everything. I appreciate you answering my questions and helping me out because. Like we always say, James, we trying. We never started no podcast before. This is the first time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So then I'm like, all right, clothing. So then I'm thinking, who can help me with merch? Who got first person? Rodney.
Yeah, who's been doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's a testament. And like I said, but for what it's worth, I don't know, but that's a testament to you and what you've been doing.
Right.
You the first one I thought of. You know what I mean? You the first. I was like, I gotta hit a ride. I told you, I said, I called you. Boom. And then, and there's a lot of other stuff that me and you've been talking about behind the scenes that we got similar interests in as far as business-wise, with real estate and things like that. So it's just crazy, man, but it's good, definitely surround yourself with, the right people and stuff. So, but also one thing too, like how you were saying when you was in New York and they would come up, I like that hat or whatever. But you know how you know a brand is going to be good for real? Yeah. When you hear the name and it's like, man, that sounds nice.
Always winning.
That always winning, bro. It just sounds nice, bro. For real.
I appreciate y'all, man.
I was rocking because I remember it was a blue. He sent me a blue hat and a yellow hat.
Yeah.
And I was rocking that hat. I was taking that hat to the gym every day. I went to the gym with it, and it was always.
I remember. I think I got a picture of me and you back in the days. You got the hat on. Yeah.
And it was always someone like, "Yo, like, where we get that hat from?" I'm like, "That's my boy's hat, man. It's my boy, man." So, yeah, Rodney know what he got, man. He just got to continue with it, man. It's like, so do you have anything coming up soon? Like, is there anything that you
man, tell the people, man, plug your shit, man. Come on.
Like, any drops? Summer's coming, bro.
Summer's
around
coming.
the corner.
I'm trying to do some things, but I haven't really been into it like that. But y'all boys motivating me now. You know what I mean? So
we like that.
Yeah,
that's
so
what
now I gotta keep going.
You gotta keep going, man.
Hey, you see, we motivate each other, right? You see how that works, bro?
I like that.
Yeah, man. That's how it works, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. You came today. I saw this shirt today. I just thought, well, let me wear the shirt today. Let me wear the merch. I didn't know Rodney was coming. Boom.
Hey,
that's wild, bro.
Everything's aligned, bro.
Everything's aligned, man. For real. Nah, man, but shout out to you, bro. You our boy. We're going to definitely give you your flowers, man. This drink chance, man. Hey, man. Cheers to you, but dog. You ain't got no drink, but hey, cheers, salute. You feel me?
Drinked already. Yeah, man. Shout out to Rod.
Drink chance.
Appreciate y'all, man.
So, all right, man, let's, what's up with you, James? How was your week, man? Let's keep it moving, man. How was your week? How was your, I know you had something interesting you was talking to me and Zay about yesterday.
My week was...
Well, I'll let you touch on what you want to touch on.
I don't know, bro. I'm out here, like, I don't know what's going on with me, dog. It's like my back's just been, I haven't been to the gym in like 9 days.
Ooh, let's touch on that. What's up with you, man?
And that's not me, bro. My back's been bothering me. The other day, I was just chilling here. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I felt like a sharp back pain. And I'm like, bro, I ain't really been to the gym. What's going on, bro? And then the next day when I woke up, I couldn't even get out of bed. I couldn't get out of bed at all.
That's some dirties.
And that's crazy because I got scared. I'm like, yo.
You know what they say in Spanish? We got a saying. They say that's the third floor. Third story. You on the third floor.
Yeah,
now.
But you know what's crazy? Like, you're right though.
You on the third floor.
When I was in my 20s, when I was in my 20s, bro, like I didn't experience any type of fucking discomfort with my body, like any type of pain, nothing at all. But as soon as I turned 30, that's when I started to realize, these, like even right now, I'm dealing with a back pain and my neck is hurting me also, and I'm just like,
it's the chain, man. That chain,
for
real, boy. Hey, I'm gonna kilos that is, boy.
It's crazy, bro. Like, so I had, because I used to clown, because Shaq used to, have those icy hot commercials and shit. Yeah. I used to clown, like when I used to watch those commercials on TV, I'm like, look at all these old heads and just icy hot shit. And then I found myself the other day, I'm wearing that shit.
Boy, put it in the group chat. I'm done, y'all.
Yeah, I'm like, I had to put that shit on. I was like, damn, bro. But that shit worked, though. Shout out to Icy Hot, bro.
Hey,
like,
when you said that bottle of Aleve, bro, I was like, yeah, that boy hit pinnacle. He hit peak old 32-year-old. I said, Aleve?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever took an Aleve.
Yeah. I was like, bro, I had Aleve. I had Icy Hot, bro. And
that boy had it all.
Hey, that shit made my day go, bro. Because
Hey.
I was struggling on Friday, bro. I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. Even till now, I'm still feeling some discomfort. But man, I'm good. Like I can't complain at the end of the day, bro. Because I know there are some people out there in like worse situation than I am, man.
Yeah.
Like, so with me, it's all good, bro. Like I know I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. I just gotta take more care of
Man,
my
you healthy, boy.
Yeah, I just gotta take care of my body, man, and just that's why I'm not even going to the gym. I'm not trying to risk it. I'm just trying to,
Yeah.
pace myself because I know at the end of the day I'm gonna be straight, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, definitely need your rest, man. A lot of times, we because we love the gym, so we want to go hard. We want to be in there all the time, 24/7. But you definitely need your rest. Rest is going to help your muscles
Very
grow
important.
too. Yeah, it's very important. You don't want to damage yourself or damage your, you know what I mean? Because I have a bad wrist. Like my wrist is actually bad. But like there's times where I could tell like it's hurting more than usual. So I'll take a few days off, maybe like a week, get better. You know what I mean? So I definitely understand, man. I remember one time I got a funny story. Since you saying your back hurt, shit, I can't even get out of bed too fast sometimes now, bro. I gotta be careful. You feel me? I can't. Okay, hold on now. Let me take a deep breath. Let me get on. But so I actually, it was a long time ago, bro. I was like maybe 25, 26.
Yeah.
This is the dumbest shit ever, bro. So I went to put my contacts on.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ready to go out. I'm putting my contacts on.
Yeah.
Bro. And I took a step back from the sink. So I, get a little nice little rim for my contacts. And I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. I must have pulled something. Well, I know now what happened, but at the moment I didn't know what happened. Dog, I had the illest pain in my lower back. I couldn't move, like at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go and lay on the floor. And I was in so much pain.
I've been there. Bro.
Yeah, and the person I was with at the time,
Yeah.
we ended up going to the hospital.
That's
And
wild.
this was like a long time ago, so I ended up going to the emergency room. Like I said, I wasn't doing no heavy lifting. I was putting my contacts on. I just stepped wrong, stepped too fast.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, bro. And lo and behold, I had a muscle spasm. Cut there. That boy, hey.
Man, James, you've been having back problems since you was teenagers, man. Like, bro had back spasms.
For real?
Yeah, I know. When
You gotta roll your back, bro. You gotta.
You know what? Rodney's right, bro.
Stretch.
I'm thinking like it happened because I thought it happened a few years ago because I Planet Fitness because that's the first gym I went to because at Planet Fitness
up, Pierre.
there was a machine that I was using they had that shit malfunction, bro, and that shit
really?
fell on my back. But now that I think about it, because I remember, like, even when in high school, when we would play basketball, like, I would be like, damn, my back is hurting me.
Yeah.
So I've been having back pain,
Backgrounds,
bro.
yeah.
I just don't know how I was just born with
It's
that
y'all
shit.
backs. It's my knees, man. My knees is like, whew.
For real?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. For me, it's my back for sure. My lower back, bro. Ooh,
Yeah, my
like-
lower back, boy. So
What I noticed, you just gotta keep moving. That's what they tell me. Just keep moving. Keep active.
What I've been doing now.
I think I'm gonna start doing yoga. Go ahead.
No, for real. I kid you not.
Yeah.
I bought a yoga mat.
Yeah.
Now, I don't do yoga per se, but yoga helps because of the stretching. So I bought a yoga mat, and then what I've been doing is, so at home, like, because I go to the gym in the morning, you know that.
Mhm.
But so every time I get off of work, what I'll do is I'll get on the yoga mat, I'll go on YouTube, lower back stretches, and I'll do it. Bro, the jump helps, bro.
Yeah,
I've been doing like
that for
hip
real.
movements and stuff, bro. I swear to you, I feel my mobility now
Mhm.
is getting better. I'm trying to loosen these hips up.
bro.
You feel me?
I'm start doing
Trying to
that,
loosen
bro.
these hips up. I ain't want no hip replacement at 50.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. So definitely try that, bro. I've been doing it on YouTube. Just go to YouTube.
Yeah.
There be some yoga bitches on there.
I said, yoga bitch.
they be doing them stretches, bro. You feel me? So I be doing it,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. I'm
It's a little weird. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You ain't have my legs
Hey,
up in the
man.
air like that, but
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta preserve this body for as long as you can,
Yes.
man. You gotta do what you gotta
The
do.
body is your
man.
temple, man.
yeah,
It
no,
is,
for sure.
man. It
Definitely,
is.
definitely. We always promote in the gym and health.
Yeah.
But your stretching and mobility is important, y'all. So
Mhm.
definitely get out there and get loose. Get
Get
loose.
loose.
Definitely.
Foot loose.
I was thinking that. I think they're gonna get it though. Damn, we old.
Rest in peace. What was his name? Robert Swayze. That's his name, right? Was he in Footloose? Am I wrong?
The main character?
Yeah.
No, that was Kevin Bacon.
I'm way off. My bad. He was in. He was in
You talking
another.
about Ghost?
He was
Patrick Swayze.
But there was a movie that he was in where he was dancing, bro. I
Flash
swear.
Dance, Dirty Nights, something like that. Havana Nights, something like that. Flash Dance, something like that. I know what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Grease.
Grease. No, that was
not Grease.
bro. That was
No.
that was Rob. That was
I know what you're
Travolta.
talking about.
That was Travolta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
What movie
I just
was
can't
that,
think of it
bro?
right now. Shit, man. Man, that's our parents' time.
Was
That
it
wasn't our
dirty?
time.
Was it Dirty
Dirty
Dancing?
Dancing.
Dirty
Dirty Dancing. There you go.
Yeah,
That's the one.
Yeah,
Shout out to him. Different guy, but
Yeah.
shout out to him nonetheless.
Yeah. Man, speaking of movies, well,
What you getting pulling up again?
I've been
Oh, okay. Hey, producer, please. We got a
They
producer in the back.
they got,
to say.
like I've been yeah, there's a y'all been watching like these Netflix series and stuff, like
So actually, recently, I just got on to what's it called? What's that show called?
I saw The Night Agent, bro. That's a really good show on Netflix.
I ain't watched it, but I
Yeah.
saw it last
The
night.
Night Agent is really good, bro. It's really good. Y'all
Hold
gotta
on,
check
hold on.
that.
Time out. We
Yeah.
talking about series. Did you watch Snowfall yet?
Hell no,
Oh
hell
my
not.
gosh,
I
love
did. I don't
Snowfall.
want to talk about shows.
Okay, did you watch Power yet?
No, like,
Okay. Have you watched Gladiator yet?
no.
Since episode 1? Yeah, okay. Alright.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
You're right.
then we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Because we ain't got nothing to talk about.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna love Snowfall, bro. It's so good. And last week's episode, bro, just mind boggling.
You know what I want to do?
Don't tell me about last episode.
I'm-
I ain't gonna say that. You watched it though?
Yeah,
You watched Snowfall?
Oh my god,
Tell me that's not good, bro.
I love it.
It's so
I'm
good.
just gonna wait till the series is
Yeah,
over,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna watch it.
Yes.
You know
I think
what
there's only like one more episode left.
I'm gonna watch it.
This is
You know
season
what I mean?
finale or series finale.
Is it like on Hulu or something like that? Or what's
Yeah,
it?
it's on Hulu.
It's
Yeah. Yeah, that's where I watch it on Hulu.
Okay.
So how was that show? The agent show.
The Night Agent, bro. You know, because I love conspiracy shit, so it's pretty much like the FBI and all that. Dealing with the president and everything. So it's pretty much like. Shit that we wouldn't even know about, how the media portray certain shit, like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like what's really going on behind the scene.
Yeah, like what it really is.
You know what I'm saying? So there's there was a very interesting scene where it was like, it was at the very end of the season where, I'm not trying to spoil it, y'all gotta watch it, but it was like the president she was thanking the main character.
Right.
And then she was like, I wish I could, we can go public and give you a medal or something like that. And then he was like, nah, I'd rather remain anonymous. I don't want people to know, what I did. So in a way, they were like, in this world, how a lot of people want to be all out and be all out and about, want to, see people want to see what they got going on. But those people that's actually making the real moves,
Right.
they don't want to be seen, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I want to,
The ones like in the background.
Yeah. Like I want to remain in the background because the moment the spotlight is on you, that's when everybody's trying to figure out what the fuck you got going on. You know what I mean?
Bro.
So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's really what's going on because the people that's actually making shit happen, those move shakers, bro, you don't know who they are, bro. You could be walking down the street, you thinking like this is a regular Joe Schmo, but he could be the reason. Yeah, this guy could be the reason why you got your shit. You know what I mean? Why you doing what you doing?
Exactly.
He could be the reason that's certain shit happening in your life. So like I just love those type of shows because I feel like that's really what's going on, bro. It's really what's going on out there in this world, bro. Like the main players, bro, you don't know them.
Yeah,
you don't know what's really going on, bro. Like this shit is deep, man. So it's a really good show. Definitely, y'all should check it out. I think it's about 10 or 12 episodes deep.
Night Agent?
The Night Agent. Yeah, it's on Netflix, man. Check it out.
What we're gonna do today though, when I get him, text me to watch Gladiator. I'm gonna watch it today. All right, I'm gonna start with that first.
Please.
But no, that's dope, bro. And it's crazy you said that, bro, because like with everything that's going on right now in the world, like it's true. It's like it's so much better to be the dude in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
Because sometimes you don't want to be so at the forefront.
Yeah.
And even I'm gonna say it like this too. Even with just like I'm gonna use this as an example, podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously we decided to do it, so we decided, I'm happy with what we do. We're definitely growing.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all the people that watch because we averaging a good amount of views, man. But anyways, like I'll say, this is like, damn, I'm gonna start thinking like, damn, me and James in the front.
Yeah.
And then like, for example, I know we touched on it a bunch of. I won't get too deep into it, but like the whole drama with No Jumper and stuff like that. It's like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, hey, one day we might go viral for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong reason.
Hopefully not, but because I might say something to you on camera in confidence, thinking it ain't nothing because this the homie, you feel me?
Right.
Or you too, and then shoot, the world be like, oh, I can't believe he said that.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what the hell did I say? You feel me? So it's like, that shit make you think like, damn, sometimes I just want to be the dude, like that's why it's like, if you got money, like I told you, it's like a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the closer you got to superpower is money.
Yep.
Like, you know what? I don't want to do the podcast, but I'm going to invest in your podcast. And I'll just be in the background. You feel me?
Right.
And then y'all just get my money back. But yeah, but it's crazy. So what kind of, so did they touch on like a lot of conspiracies, or is it just like one specific, or?
It's just one specific. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But
yeah.
it's just like you just gotta watch it.
Okay,
man.
cool.
You
What
just
What is
gotta-
called? Night Agent?
The Night Agent.
Oh,
It's on.
okay.
It's on Netflix.
I saw that
Gotta-
yesterday. Like,
Just gotta watch it, man. It's kind of like, you know, when certain things happen. Yeah, like just this. Yeah, take it this way. It's like, you know, like say something happened right now, right?
Mhm.
And then everyone is like saying, "Yo, this guy did it. He did it. He did it."
Yeah.
But then you could be like, "Nah, he didn't do that shit." Like you can just look and be like, "He didn't do that shit." And that's exactly what it is.
What it's like
it's
that,
like,
okay,
you know, they
true.
can literally frame you and say you did that shit, and then you just try to clear your name. But that's kind of like how much power that, you know, the government has. You know what I mean? So it's just
Boy,
like, yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
like, yeah. So they can literally just be like, "Oh, you're the fall guy."
Yeah.
Like,
Basically,
yeah,
yeah.
you're the fall guy.
And we just gonna screw you
basically,
over.
You're gonna.
That's real life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
real life.
That's
yeah.
real life. I mean,
That's
shoot.
real life.
Like, look what's going on right now, which we touched on it last week.
Yeah.
Was the whole Cash App
Yeah.
founder being murdered.
Yeah.
And now we find out that it was actually one of his colleagues, his business partner, a consultant. He's a
Yeah.
consultant for.
You heard about that,
tech
right?
I heard about it, yeah.
Yeah.
and he murked him. He murked him. So then now this is whole big conspiracy. Like,
So it
remember
was-
what I told you though?
Yeah.
Remember what I told you when we spoke on it?
Yeah.
And I said, we don't know if it could have been a random person or somebody he knew. And you say it was personal.
Yeah. But I was right.
Yeah, you was right. You called it.
Because I'm like, yo,
he stabbed him.
stabbing someone is very different, bro.
Yeah, that's personal.
Like, that's personal. That's personal.
It's always somebody close to you.
Yeah, it's always
always,
somebody
bro.
close to you, bro. Now, no random person is gonna run up on you and stab you, bro.
Hey, you know what
it's
they
just not
say?
gonna happen.
Betrayal only
Yeah.
can come from a friend, somebody you love,
Right.
and that's deep.
And then you stab this person with a kitchen knife.
That's what it
Damn.
was. Kitchen knife.
A kitchen knife, yeah.
Damn.
That
So
boy brought out the steak knife.
Yeah, that's personal, boy.
That boy brought out the steak knife.
I heard he was stabbed like 22 times, something like
Is
that.
that what it was?
Yeah,
22 I thought it was 3 times.
22
22?
times? No, I heard it was 22 times.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm wrong, but
I ain't.
I'm like,
Damn.
God,
Hey,
bro.
fed now,
But
fed later.
I'm still a little fishy on that, bro. I need more details, bro.
And that right there is
Yeah.
what I hate about conspiracy.
Yeah.
Because it's so much, and it's just like,
it's like,
is that really what happened? But that's what
yeah,
they
because
want
it's
us to
like,
think.
yeah, because it's like, all right, well, because if you think about it, like I said, like stabbing somebody is very personal. So
Right.
if you believe in conspiracy theories, then it's like obviously they're gonna spin it like, yeah, it was somebody that he knew that did.
Facts,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like you just don't know, man. You just don't know.
You just don't know.
Yeah, 'cause I'm just like, if I'm the founder of anything that's very prominent, like Cash App, we all use Cash App. We all have Cash App
Every
on our
day,
phone.
yeah.
So it's like if I'm the founder, you know what I mean? Like there's a certain way you're gonna move, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a certain way you'll be moving. Like with me, I probably would have 24-hour security always with me, you know? Like there's no reason for me to be, if I'm out at 3 a.m. in the morning,
Always.
you know what I mean? I wanna move different, you know? So the
Right.
fact that someone can just get to him like that, it's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's an eye opener. So it's just like, yeah, did that really happen? Could be. Probably could, because you just never know.
I mean, it sounds like,
You know, like it sound believable.
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because I could be hanging out with somebody. Let's say, I could be hanging out with Rodney, and then Rodney probably could have felt some type of way about something that I did to him like 10 years ago.
Yeah, let's go.
And I don't even.
Rodney gonna turn around.
Yeah.
You know what? Always with it, bitch. You know. Always with it, bitch.
And I'm thinking we good, we straight, we good, we chilling, and all of a sudden Rodney's like,
Right.
your ass,
Envy
like-
is a motherfucker.
yeah,
man.
envy is out of nowhere, bro. So you never know, man. Because that could happen, because I've heard stories about people just going out like that, bro. Like I've seen videos where, like shit. The other day I saw a video of this dude. Literally, his man just shot him out of nowhere. Like he's chilling, and all of a sudden,
Damn.
Bro,
yeah,
you know what's even more crazy? Well, first I wanted to say, I'm glad you said, because that's what I was like, the founder of Cash App got touched? And don't get me wrong, anybody can get got. But I'm like, this dude is. I know he was super rich, bro. I would have at least 5 to 6. Because this guy had money. Everybody used Cash App. Every second of every day, somebody's using Cash App. Ain't no way that dude don't got. That guy was probably a billionaire, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, that's what blew my mind. But then today, so speaking of all this stuff, we live in Florida. There's been a lot of stuff going on here in Florida, bro. And specifically, like Central Florida, Orlando.
It's wild.
I saw. So this one. So did you hear about that kid that killed his dad?
Nah, damn.
That was wild. Just shot his dad to death. And he was a quote unquote good kid because you never know what's going on behind closed doors. But he had a scholarship. He was going to go play football. Murked his dad. And then had a shootout with the police. Damn. And that was, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, that was Polk County.
Shout out to Polk County. I love Polk County women. I had to say that.
We could touch on that later if you want to. We can touch on that. And then today or this morning, and I believe our producer shared this article. I think so too. I saw this guy was jogging in Florida, Ruskin, Florida, and made a report because he saw what he thought was a mannequin burning in a field. It was a real person.
Damn.
In Florida. That was yesterday. And now they investigating that.
Burning?
Burning. Like, it was a real person, bro.
Wow,
yeah, I seen on the news there was like 9 murders in Orlando.
Yeah, like during Easter weekend.
Night, bro.
Easter,
the weekend.
bro. Like
it was
Easter
just crazy,
weekend.
including if it was a 3-year-old child.
What?
Yes, a child died.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
My barber was just telling me the other day. He was like, "Yo, like some the people that he knew too, like literally,
really?
Yeah, like in Pine Hills, and some 2 dudes were just arguing, bro, and they shot each other and they both died. Like they.
You talking about the 38-year-old and the 16-year-old?
Like, nah, they were grown. Like obviously they got into a dispute and then they both killed each other, and then there was an innocent bystander. She was in her car and she got hit in the head and she died too. So I'm just like, bro, and then I'm
stupidity, bro.
Like,
think before you act, guys.
Yeah. So and I'm like, yo, especially with this new gun law that's about to be passed on July 1st. I'm just like, yo, it's about to be open season in
Florida gonna be the Wild Wild West.
It's about to be open season, bro. So
open
that shit is
season. You ain't lying.
That shit is wild, bro.
You know, Florida people are just like the weather, bipolar. So
that's
bro.
a fact.
That's why I'm already an insider. I don't really go out like that, so it's like I'm definitely gonna be inside.
I could never get this man to go out.
So it's like if
you don't ever want to go out with me, bro.
If you gon', man, like I'm gonna go out, but shit,
I'm gonna have to get a security detail.
Like, it's gonna be.
This man be with his lady all the time. He caked up all the time, man.
That boy caked up. Hey, baker's man.
Hey, man.
Patty cake.
But yeah, man, that shit like.
Nah, man, that's
It's wild, bro.
Killing not the answer. But anyways, going back to the original question. So, you was talking about shows, right?
Yeah.
I actually got a show for y'all. I don't know if y'all been watching this. I just started watching The Last of Us. Have you started watching it? Last of Us?
I mean, I played a video game a little bit when it had came out.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I ain't really like it.
No, you like video games.
No, I mean, like, hey, bro, I used to play 2K, Madden all day. Like, I be on that. You know, not as much. You know, as you get older, you got other shit that you got to worry about.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Bro? I get so bored now playing games. I cannot play a video game for like 5 minutes, bro.
I don't have 2K for a reason. The reason why I don't even have a game system because I don't want to get because I already know I'm very competitive. Yeah. So just imagine me if I have 2K right now, I'll be on that shit all day, arguing with people online about shit. So there's a reason. That's why I stay away from it.
Hey, but you already bet on real sports. Yeah. Don't need you betting online.
Yeah. So when I was younger, definitely, bro, I used to play a lot of video games, and then I used to play The Last of Us too. So I know, So obviously when I knew they were doing a series, I already knew, I already knew it was based on the video. Yeah. So I haven't watched the series itself, but I know it's really good. People are, there's raving reviews about it. All the fact I know it's gonna do well. I know it is doing good. Is because they're not switching up the story. You know what I mean? The story is the story. You know
okay, cool. Yeah.
So it's I haven't watched it yet. Maybe it's hard to just watch all these shows, bro.
You gotta take it easy.
You gotta take it easy. It's hard to watch all these shows.
I don't watch TV no more.
See?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, you know what's crazy? Neither do I. But after Snowfall, like I'm like, maybe I could get into a little because I don't play games, but at the same time, this what you know what I do? I watch podcasts. That's my thing. I be on YouTube. I don't watch nothing else but YouTube.
Podcasts.
Yeah, I watch podcasts. But I'm like, all right, every now and again, put like a show on because I don't want to get too like addicted to these shows like people and shit. But nah, man, Snowfall and The Last of Us, I actually recommend, bro. They're really good, bro. It's really good. So it's really dope. And I just found out it was about the game. My brother had told me because I didn't even know there was a game, or I don't remember at least. But whatchamacallit? But nah, man, it's really good, man. The episodes are like an hour and a half long, but they feel like you're watching a movie every time. Right. Yeah. So y'all boys should check it out. And you play the game, bro. You should definitely watch it, bro.
Yeah, I'll check it out, man. Eventually, I can't watch all these shows all at once, bro. I really can't, cause it's like because once, especially if there's like been multiple seasons out already. Yeah. Once you start binging, you just want to go straight into it, right? Yeah. Keep on going, bro. Obviously.
You gotta watch Snowfall.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
You need to watch that, bro.
I'm gonna watch Franklin.
Yes, Franklin.
See what he got going on.
I watch Snowfall.
That's bro. Tell me they ain't good, bro.
Man, I love Snowfall.
Bro, it's so
anything
good.
with drugs and like dealing drugs. I don't know why.
Cause it's real.
Right.
Honestly, that's why I like it. Yeah. Cause I ain't but it's real. You feel me? Right. And then I love the fact that it's based off a true story. Mm-hmm. And then it's LA. You know what I mean? And there's 80s hip hop that's intertwined too. I'm a hip hop fan, so I love it, bro. It's a good show. Any other shows you watch? Rod? Anything else?
Besides Snowfall, I like BMF. I
gotta get into that.
That's cool. That's cool.
That,
other than that, if it ain't dealing drugs, I don't wanna watch it.
I said,
you know what's crazy, bro?
I said if it ain't drug related, I don't want it.
But no, bro, them drug shows be so good, bro. Right?
Yeah.
I think you know what it has to do with. Because in the drug game, as we seen, we don't really know, but we seen from shows and movies, it's them plot twists.
Yeah.
Because in the drug game, if you ain't get got yet, you're gonna get got. So you better get the one that's gonna get you. You feel me? So that's
just like the Cash App Finder. There's always somebody close to you.
Always, bro.
Envy.
But hey, rap game like the crack game. For real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Snowfall just gotta happen for me, bro. Because most of these shows I watch, I just see them and I just press play. And if I don't get hooked on it right away, I don't waste my time.
When you watch Snowfall, bro, you're gonna get hooked.
I gotta get hooked on right away.
Because you love LA.
Yeah, that's true.
As soon as you watch it, bro, you going like, bro, I'm telling you, this man gonna start fucking sea walking. I'm telling you, bro, that joke is crazy. So. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, we'll tune in. We'll give y'all. We should do a show review. Let's do the next segment.
So, would you say Snowfall is, the best TV show you've ever watched?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big TV guy, but honestly, like I said, like Rob, bro, I haven't watched TV in so long. I'm 31. I'm just now getting back into like. I've never seen Game of Thrones. I never watched.
I never watched Power.
I never watched Power.
Never.
So like I see one episode. That was
y'all never watched Breaking Bad?
No.
What is wrong?
I never watched Breaking Bad. No.
Like what is?
I get bored, bro. I'm telling you, I just get bored.
Y'all better watch, watch Breaking Bad, bro. It's on Netflix. All the seasons are on there, bro. Come on, man. That's the best TV show that I've ever watched, bro. Breaking Bad.
It's actually considered one of the best.
It is.
Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones is actually considered one of the best, theater, literature, however you want to put it, of all time. It's actually considered one of the best, well-written, okay. I put it on one time.
What, Breaking Bad?
No, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
I just got to keep it a buck with y'all, man. I can't do with that old English accent. Wherefore art thou? That motherfucker said, "Wherefore art thou, Dragon King?" I said, man, I'll turn this shit off. I'd rather hear LA accent.
I'm telling you.
Where them busters at? I'd rather hear
where them busters at, cuz.
Where the cuz? I built this shit brick by brick.
Bro. I love history, so it's
me too.
It's easy for me to tap into like another world before my time, because you got to think about it because if you go back into those times, that's what you're gonna be hearing. You know what I'm saying? True, you know what I mean? Just like 100 years from now, like somebody may not want want to hear how we talk. You know what I'm saying? Because they dialect in their language.
Yo, can you imagine?
Yeah, it's gonna be totally different from how we.
It's like 100 years from now, they stumble across this YouTube video. They be like, "Why they talking like that?"
Exactly.
For real.
Exactly. You know?
They turn it off.
Yeah, so I like those type of shit, bro. I like to go back and just like see how shit used to be.
We
bro.
consider the old heads now. That's crazy.
Boy, we some uncles now.
Unk.
Hey, we OG. What up, OG? What up, OG?
Unk and them.
Nobody calling me.
Unk.
Ain't nobody calling me Unk,
Man,
bro.
Unk and them,
Shit.
man. You talk about your back, you Unk and
I'm
them now.
Hey, they might not call it to your face, but they thinking it.
What up,
Hey, as soon as he leave the gym, when he be shooting around at 24,
boy.
they be like, "Man, that's OG, man.
Unk right there.
He used to play over there by DP, man."
Nobody called me an OG, dog. Not yet.
OG, triple OG.
Not yet.
I knew I was old when nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm talking about like old, like not even old. It's just us in high school.
Right.
They talking about what is I asked somebody the other day. I asked somebody the other day. I was like, "You remember that song? It was a song from high school. I think it was a Pitbull song." They was like, "Who is Pitbull?"
Dang.
I said, "Yeah, man. I'm just
Hey,
gonna go home.
we at that stage for real, though. Like,
I'm gonna just go home, forget about
It's
it."
social media, you know, because it's like everything is exposed now.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we at that stage, though. Like, who is Pitbull? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
who
mean,
is
obviously,
Pitbull?
we know who he
Hold
is.
on, that's
but-
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr.
Yeah,
Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Mr. 305.
305, Mr. Worldwide, Dale, okay. You feel me? Shout out Pitbull, man. Shout out to
Shout
my
out
Cubans,
Shout
man.
out Pitbull, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Hey, I mean, we know who he is, but I'm just saying, like, you ask
yeah, true.
if you ask my niece, she gonna be like, "Who the hell is that?" You know? what
You
I mean?
mean the dog?
You feel
You
me?
talk about
So,
the dog?
They don't know, man. They don't know, man.
Bro, I was like, what?
And that's crazy because we getting at that stage where it's like, I don't know about you, but I'm that way already. Where it's like, I don't really like when it comes to hip hop. Like, obviously, we know like the main
Mm-hmm.
you know players in the game.
Right.
You know, but there are a lot of times where I don't be knowing what the fuck is
Right.
it's
What?
being like
They
being
got
played on the
these
radio.
guys named No Cap. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I'd be like, who be these dudes?
Bro,
bro?
for real.
Boston Richie.
James, how many times do I ask you when I'm doing the little behind the scenes
Yeah.
video? I say, give me a good song. Give me a new song.
I'd be like, bro, I don't know.
You be like, man, put Tupac. I'm like, that's old, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it's like we don't know, bro, because we're getting at that stage where we don't know because the rappers that we used to listening to when we were growing up, they're not really dropping music
They ain't
nowadays.
putting nothing
They
out, bro.
chilling. So it's kind of like,
Currency is, though.
yeah, currency.
Yeah.
Shout out to Currency. Shout out to Currency.
Shout out Hot Spit.
Shout out to Currency. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't really
Right.
you know what to really listen to, bro. So it's like we're stuck to just listening to shit that we used to know when we used to.
Are we
grow up.
really hitting that point, guys?
What?
Are we really hitting that point? We're hitting that turning point, ain't we?
We are.
We about to hit that U-turn.
That U-turn.
Yeah.
That 3-point turn.
We are.
It's like every decision we make, it has to be a good
It got to be a really good one, yeah.
Right.
It can't be half-assed.
But you know what's crazy though? That's how. I guess you can call it the circle of life.
That's how the world
Yeah,
works.
that's how the world works. Because you know, when I was a youngin, when I was listening to music, you know, obviously, like people older than me used to be like, "What the hell are you listening to?"
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like it's full circle. So it's like, because I be watching my niece, they be listening. I be like, "Who the hell is this?
Right.
Like, oh, listening to this guy, you know,
Young boy?
like NBA Youngboy, like
I fuck with Young Boy.
I like Youngboy. I like NBA Youngboy.
Y'all better than me. I tried. I could not get into that. I tried.
A couple of songs.
There's a few other artists. They'd be like, I'd be like, who is that? They'd be like, oh, you don't know about this guy? I'd be like, I don't know.
Such and such.
I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you start to realize, like, that's just
It's
life,
the circle
bro.
of
Like,
life, boy.
you can try to keep up with the time, but then it's like you're always gonna go back to the
your
music
roots.
that you listened to
Mhm.
that made you feel some type of way when you heard it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're always gonna go back to that because nowadays but that's just us because them kids, I guess you call them Gen Z, like they probably don't feel the type of way we feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because with us, we're like, yo, music these days ain't got no substance. Like we can't feel it. We don't, you know what I mean? It's not the same.
Right.
But but it might be doing something for them. You know what I'm saying? They heard something.
I mean, yeah, for sure,
it
yeah.
probably could be doing
Mhm.
something for them in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But it's just, it is what it is. Like music is always going to evolve. It's always going to change, and it's just.
This is weird, bro.
there's
It
nothing we
really
can do
is
about
weird
it.
to me, man. Cause like, it's true. I know we was joking, but we really is some unks, man. I don't want to. Hey, you too. You a dash. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
we some unks. Bro.
Yeah.
So I was watching my nephew yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this is crazy. I really got a nephew,
Yeah.
man. Like, this is wild. I mean, I got 2 nephews and a niece.
Wait till you get a kid. You're gonna be like,
Right.
what? Yeah. you
I'm
gonna-
good on that.
Yeah.
Man, at a point in time, I wanted 10 kids, but
Boy, you good with them 2, ain't you?
what? My dad asked me, he was like, "You still want 10 kids?" I was like,
Hell
"Nah."
no.
Bro.
Now you Nick Cannon out here, boy.
Hey, man.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So
that's crazy, though.
yeah.
But that's a good segue because speaking of Nick Cannon, I don't know if you guys saw that, because Nick got like 12 kids now. You know what I'm saying? He got 12 kids.
Before we get into that though,
Yeah.
real quick, I just wanted to say that, yeah, man, I try to get into these new kids, but
Yeah.
like the new artists, I can't.
He just can't.
No.
I really tried.
Who
bro.
you tried to get into? Like,
And this is no
All right,
disrespect.
let me give you some names. Lil Durk.
I fuck with Lil Durk now.
I can't.
Come on now.
I tried. I
Nah.
cannot. I tried. Only Lil Durk song I like is not even his song. It's Pooh Shiesty. I just like Lil Durk's verse.
Say Pooh Shiesty next.
Who shot
Yeah.
your ass locked
I
up?
like that song
Free
that
that
he
dude.
had that once. I mean, if as far as new goes,
I know you fuck with Lil Baby.
Lil Baby goes hard.
Yeah, Lil Baby.
And I was gonna say him. Yes, like
He's
next.
like
That's what I was gonna say.
the-
But that's, I don't know. He's different. Like he actually spits.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He's the Wayne of, you know,
think so?
Lil- yeah,
I
of
was
this
fucking,
generation. I'm
Mr.
being
Producer.
He's the Wayne of this generation, Lil Baby. Yeah.
Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Yo.
He get on any verse and he spit.
Nah, but I can listen to Lil Baby though, cause he's spitting, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he go in like that song, Freestyle. What's it called? Freestyle.
Mr. Producer, what you got to say, man?
Freestyle, bro. I love that song.
Right. Yeah.
That's Lil Wayne #1 fan or whatever.
Oh,
You
for
know,
real?
you know, he gonna,
Come
you know,
on.
he got something to say.
Even Lil Wayne said that he was like him.
Oh, Lil Baby.
You want to touch on that real quick?
Everybody's like Wayne.
No, if Lil Wayne says it,
Like
then
Wayne.
okay. You got it coming from the source. Lil Wayne said he's the Wayne of
Hey,
the
hey,
generation.
you feel me?
You know who I really like though?
Who?
I really like. It's unfortunate what's going on, but I was a huge Gunna fan. Gunna fan.
Gunna was dope. I gotta
He
get.
ain't
Oh,
snitch on me.
bro, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so. What you said, bro?
He didn't snitch on me. You know?
Still fucking with him.
I fuck with Gunna.
Right?
Fuck with
Right?
Gunna.
Like I don't give a fuck.
Nah, bro. See, it ain't because it ain't happening to y'all. So
Exactly.
Yeah, you
fuck
right.
the
Fuck
you know
I
what I'm
care
saying?
Hey, I fuck with Young Thug though,
Yeah,
man. That was
yeah.
green.
Nah, but
That
yo,
was green
facts
as fuck
though.
what he did,
Free,
though.
free Thug though, for real.
Yeah.
I fuck with Young Thug.
Yeah, we'll see. But Young Thug too, that was a good. But I want to call him a new artist though.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm so glad that you brought that up about
What's up?
Gunna
Yeah.
because. So, I don't know if y'all saw the new 6ix9ine video came out yesterday.
I didn't see it.
All right, cool. So it's a
I know you
Spanish
sent
song.
it to me, but I didn't see it.
I did. Oh no, I sent you the
This-
I sent you the meme.
Oh, you sent me the meme.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
gotta
this
read
is
up
why
again?
I'm glad that you said that.
Nah.
But I'm gonna just bring this up since it just came up, bro. 6ix9ine is the biggest troll. I think he's the best troll ever. So he in his new video that he dropped yesterday, right?
Mhm.
He got some dude from Africa because they was dancing. He was in Africa. He got a Gunna shirt on.
Damn.
But that's funny though. He doing it on purpose. He's like, y'all criticize me, but you feel
Right,
me?
right,
And then
right,
look, you know, and I'm not no
I ain't gonna lie. When I hear Gunna music, I do turn it off.
really.
It's like, yeah.
You got to now.
Yeah.
You got
Really?
to. I mean, nah, bro.
I ain't no street
You
guy.
got. You
But
got
all
to.
these guys be capping in their rap.
I never
man.
really listened to Gunna though.
It's
I'll
a
tell you
di-
the truth.
it's a different on cabinet on your raps, and then also like on witnessing like what you actually did. It's
Right.
on cameras.
Yeah.
It's a little. See me when I listen to music, bro. Like I don't just listen to the artist just because you're the artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with me, like if I'm listening to a particular artist, like I really want to know like your upbringing, like the people,
Background,
your
yeah.
background, the people you hang with, what people are saying about you. That's how I want to get really in tune into an artist. The moment I hear some fuck shit, like I'm not.
It kind of takes away from the music,
It
right?
takes away from the music, bro.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's kind of hard. That's why certain people would be like, "Oh, nah, like fuck what R. Kelly did. He still made great music. He did.
50-50, but yeah.
He did." But at the same time, it's like, nah, dog.
Was he talking about them little girls?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Now the lyrics a little different. So now when you start
It
listening
hit
to the
different,
lyrics,
yeah.
you're just like,
Mhm.
Yeah, wait a minute, dog. Like
It seems like you ready.
it
What the
seems like
fuck?
who was
Yeah.
ready, dog? Like you know what I'm saying? So it's
It seems like
yeah, so it's a little different.
bum,
It's a little
what?
different.
I
Yeah.
don't see nothing wrong with a little
No
bump and grind.
So it's like
You trying to
when
bump
you
and
hear
grind?
that, it's like damn. It's like
beep, beep.
no wonder you said that. I don't see nothing
Right.
wrong. You feel me? So it's like
It's different.
It
Yeah.
hits
It
different.
does.
You're
So
right. I get you're
yeah.
right. You're right.
So it's kind of hard for me to like, yeah, dog. So once you do some like fuck shit, some fucked up shit,
True.
then I look at you and your music different. The catalog is different to me. You know what I mean? That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are some people that don't give a fuck. Music is music. They gon'
yeah.
they gon' bob. They gon' listen
I mean,
to it. It don't matter.
Yeah, it goes to like how we mentioned it before, because we spoke on this before.
Yeah.
We touched on it before. With the whole separating the artist from the music, right? So is R. Kelly still a good music maker? I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Now, do his lyrics hit different now? Absolutely. Because you don't want to be sitting there this whole time, you thinking about your lady like a grown woman, and you thinking, like, damn, was he writing this about,
Mhm.
I ain't going to say it, we know. You feel me? So it's like, ugh. So yeah, I agree with that. But do we compare that, though, to the Gunner situation with snitching? You know what I mean? Is it like the same? Does it equate the same? I don't know. I think that's worse what R. Kelly did than the snitching. But some would disagree with me. You know what I mean? But I'll put it like this, bro. To go off of what you said, it's true, bro. We're witnessing right now. All these rappers are cappers, bro. All these rappers are cappers. Rap is the new WWE. And I say the new because it ain't new. They've been doing it. We just ain't see it. Social media now lets us see it.
Yeah.
These rappers WWE, bro. A lot of these rappers don't even rap about the life that they had. They rap about the life of the people that they saw around them, which I don't see nothing wrong with it. That's
You know
cool.
what?
But
I'm gonna dispute that because these little niggas ain't playing.
Yeah.
well, like, it just depends.
I'm gonna dispute that because
Yeah, but we talking about Gunna. We're not talking about drill rappers.
We got I don't know if you got TK. I think
Yeah.
that's his name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he made that song like I beat the
The
race.
Race.
The race. You know what I'm saying? These little niggas, they out here, they actually really telling you what the fuck they did in these songs.
Yeah, but
And then
some, not
And
majority of them
they
are
getting
capping.
they getting locked up for it. You know what I mean? So it's
That shit is not cool.
which is
absolutely
not. It's
is.
not. You know what I'm saying? The game done changed because nowadays people are just like we got smoking on. You know what I mean?
You're smoking on whatever pack.
Smoking
Yeah.
on pad, smoking on Tukey pack, whatever it is. So like,
Shit.
yeah.
Disclaimer:
Yeah.
He's just quoting. He don't
So
mean that.
He's obviously
Rest in
yeah.
peace, Tukey.
Nah, you gotta be careful. That's some real Chicago
Hey,
shit.
yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? These little dudes, they not
they're not
playing.
playing.
Yeah, they're not playing.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of them aren't, but most of them, let's be real though. But we are seeing a majority right now of rappers are being exposed. A lot of them are snitching, bro. Look at Young Thug's camp. Look, to me, you could. Again, I'm not no street dude by any means, right? And we had this conversation before on camera. But like I said, if somebody's coming up to me, you my boy, you James, we got this touch on that podcast, and they're asking me because I'm gonna say me because we're the CEOs of this shit. And that is touch on that podcast a gang or affiliate. You're saying no, and I go in there and say yes. I don't gotta say your name. I just snitched on the whole thing. So that's considered snitching. You feel me? Like what he did was, if you're saying no and I go in there and say yes, I just snitched on you. Plain and simple.
Yeah, true. But
So these rappers is getting exposed.
But at
bro.
the same time, I think it's not more so them getting exposed. I think it's more so like some of these rappers, obviously, they just don't know what the hell they got themselves into. And I think with the Gunna situation, he probably, from what I've been told, he wasn't no street dude. You know what I mean?
Right. He always talk about living lavish.
Yeah,
That's it.
he wasn't no street dude, bro. So I think with his situation, it was more so like, this shit is actually happening.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually really locked up right now.
So he was caught off guard.
So obviously, when you never been in a situation like that before, what the fuck do you do? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What the fuck do you do? So
look out for yourself.
Yeah. So it becomes that where it's like, shit, like I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because we could be stand-up guys. You know what I mean? Like I know for a fact but at the end of the day, everyone is different. You know what I'm saying? So I could be arrested for something, and you could be my accomplice or whatever, and I could just be like, yo, I Yeah.
I ain't did nothing.
I ain't did nothing. Matt was not a part of this. Rodney was not a part of that. And I'm standing tall. But at the end of the day, like, shit.
Somebody else.
Somebody
yeah.
else who's probably thinking for themselves, like, oh, shit.
Man, fuck this.
I got too many shit that I got going on that I'm not trying to lose. Like,
Yeah.
this dude might take a deal. Like, fuck it. Yeah, I saw James did that shit. Like, yeah, he did. Like, what he's doing here, it is a criminal enterprise. That's what he got going on. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's still fucked up. But everybody got their own rules and laws that they go by. But that's why you got to make sure that you hanging around with the right folks. You got to know who your people are at the end of the day. Because just because he cool, he a part of the crew, he's this, he's that. But it's like, at the end of the day, you got to check someone. You got to check their track record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what have you done?
You got to see what they got going on.
You got to see what they got going on. Because a gunner probably looking at it like, shit, like, because right before he went to jail, he came out with all that pushing P shit. Like,
oh, yeah, remember that?
Yeah. He was popping, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, damn, I got all this shit going on, and now I'm about to, I might be locked up for 20 years,
right?
For 20, 30 years. So it's like, hey, I got to do what I got to do.
That's not P, bro.
Yeah, it's not
P.
P. It's not P. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he said technically he didn't snitch. But I think he didn't know that video was gonna come out with him actually.
Well, the snitching video. Which one? The court or the
actual video when he was like,
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. It is a game. Like all that
yes,
shit.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying?
Call that boy, yes, ma'am.
So I mean, with that case, bro, I really just want to see what.
Yeah, I want to see what unfolds.
I want to see what Doug say about all that shit. Honestly,
I will say though, like I said, because we got on this whole gunner thing because of the 6ix9ine video, but I don't care. That shit was funny. That man had somebody in a gunner shirt dancing. So, but anyways. But yeah, James, you want to add a segue? Let's go ahead and segue, man. Take it away.
The hypocrisy of that shit, though. Just bro. And then the man had to go to Africa and do that shit.
Wait, hold on. What you mean? What you mean hypocrisy? You're right. It is hypocrisy with the other rappers, though.
Because it's like.
But he snitched and owned it.
But it's like,
and they lied. And you feel me?
It's just the fact that, like, you a known snitch, bro.
Right.
Like,
but 6ix9ine was like.
Yeah.
In that gang shit.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like he was really in. Like
he was in there.
You took down a whole operation, bro. You took down so many people are doing life in jail right now life in prison right now because of you. So I just feel like, I get it. At the end of the day, you trying to make it seem like, well, gonna snitch too, so I should have some type of leeway. But at the end of the day, it's like, nah, bro, you don't get no type of like he doesn't get it. You don't get it as well. You know what I mean? Y'all in the same boat. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think that's just his point, though. He's trying to say like, y'all shitted on me. I owned it, but these guys still out here rapping, and then everybody's quiet now. So I think that's the main point. But yeah, I agree. Like, he's no better though. He's no better, definitely. Yeah. I don't agree with that snitch shit. He should have stood his ground, but
Yeah, you owned it because you had no choice but to. Everything was on camera with you. But yeah, to segue, I was saying that with the whole Nate Cannon situation. So he got 12 kids now.
The GOAT.
And I'm not sure if y'all saw the video. Like, I guess was he on Howard? Was it Howard Stern that he was on?
Was it Howard Stern?
I'm not sure.
I know he was on something. I know what you're talking about.
So they asked him like, if he had to pick like his next
baby mama,
next girl that he could see himself having a kid with, he said Taylor Swift.
That's a check. That's why.
That boy crazy. That boy crazy. Is it really a check though?
That's a check. Man, Taylor Swift was in Orlando a couple of days.
She got more money than that.
She got money.
Oh yeah, she got baby money. Yeah. She like a white female Jay-Z.
Man, what?
She like a white female Jay-Z. Yeah, no, she big, bro.
So what y'all take on that? I don't know.
Hey, shout out to the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend. Shout out Nick Cannon. I hope he do get her pregnant. I hope they do have a kid. I'm with it. And I hope she paid him child support. What's up? What's your take? Shout out to Nick. That's that boy.
Well, my take is it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that?
I don't know.
She might have some feet. She might be like, you know what?
I
like them tattoos.
I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what I'm
saying? She might be with it.
But hey, you never know. But
these celebrities weird. She might just do it just to do it.
I don't think it's gonna happen though, because Cause he don't really got no prominent. All them baby mamas that he got, they're not like this. Is
regular.
It's just regular.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Except for Mariah.
Yeah, and that's because
He
she was
was
actually married to her.
But that's the pinnacle, though. So
You know
if you
what
got
I'm
Mariah, do you need anybody else?
It's
Really?
like, yeah. So I don't think.
You don't need nobody after Mariah. You Gucci.
I think he just mentioned Taylor just for the headline. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It
Think so?
It ain't something that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think he was
You know what I mean?
He just said it to say it.
Hey,
but
who
I'll tell
knows?
you, hold on. I'll tell you what, though. If she hit him up and was like, what's up? What you want to do? He going to do it. You don't think he would do it? He going to do it.
Not saying he wouldn't.
No, he gonna do it.
Not saying he
Gonna.
wouldn't. Not saying he. Not
Yes,
saying,
ma'am.
I'm not saying
Yes,
that he wouldn't. Like he
He
would.
gonna do
I'm
it.
sure he would. But then again, it's like, come on, bro. Like the whole Nate Cannon situation. Like I know he's the. Like it's just like how many kids.
Them kids be alright. He
It's
be alright. They all be alright.
Like,
They gonna be alright.
He couldn't even date because I saw.
They'll get over it.
I saw another clip where they asked him to name all the kids. He couldn't even name all of them.
No, he named all except one.
Nah,
it was one.
He missed a few.
No, he missed one.
He missed a few.
I saw it. It was
Yeah,
only one.
He missed a few.
It was the girl. Her
It's
name
still-
was Zoe, I believe.
Nah, he missed a few. It's just like,
Dang.
bro, it's like this. I mean, everybody got your take on it. I just think it's not healthy, bro. Like it's
Nah.
it's not
They be alright.
It's
He be
not,
alright. They
it's
be
not
alright.
healthy, bro. Seven baby mamas, 12 kids, all different household, bro. It's not a healthy situation.
They
bro.
be alright.
It's really not.
He be
You know
alright.
what I mean?
They be alright.
It's not healthy.
They was doing this since the dawn of time,
Yeah, I mean,
since back
true.
in the day. This ain't nothing different. You know what's the difference? Social media. You know what
That's
social
it.
media is? The fall of man. That's it. Because if none of this was on camera, none of them kids would care. This shit wouldn't be nothing. They was doing this back in the days. In the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, they was doing it in the Bible. People was having 10 plus kids. Shit, our grandparents, my grandparents would have had 6 kids, which is a lot.
My grandma had 10 kids. So
Bing bong. Hey, you Haitian. You know how we Caribbeans get down. You know how. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, hey, my mom, my dad got 6 kids.
Don't your grandfather got like.
They got 6 kids, but it's they've been together. They didn't switch up. You know what I mean?
They be alright.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure if you
So,
ask the siblings though, maybe some of them felt they didn't get that much attention. They be alright.
I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It's just not healthy, bro. Because it's going to be a lot of, as much as you say it's going to be all right. Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
cool.
all right.
It's going to be all right.
It'll
It's
be
going to be
all
all right because you're not in their
They
shoes.
gonna be alright.
You're not in their shoes. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on.
They be alright.
You know what I mean? But if you
So they'll cry a little bit. They'll get over it. They be alright.
Nah, bro.
They'll cry.
You got to look at it from
They be
the
alright.
kids' perspective as they get older. You know what I'm
They be
saying?
as they get older, they just
As-
got to break that generational
As they
curse.
get
That's
older,
it.
but that's unfair to them that they have to go through that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Hey,
It's like, yeah,
technically you
you
could say
have. Oh yeah, my dad is a millionaire or whatever, and all that stuff. But it's like you have to think about it from their, like I said, from their perspective, like the shit that he's gonna miss because all these kids. It would be cool, but all these kids are close in age. They're not like 3, 4, 5 years apart. They're like all of them are like a lot of them are like 3 to 6 months apart. So these kids, they got similar age. So it's like he can't be everywhere for these kids. He can't be like, let's say this one particular got a dance recital. This one got a basketball game. He can't.
It's stepdaddy season.
Yeah. So it's
Stepdaddy
like,
season. So all the ladies that got
Yeah.
we got
2 to
our
3
license.
kids.
Yeah. So,
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Fuck it.
so all I'm saying, man, like, what's Nick Cannon it works for him, but obviously it's not some shit I would do,
Nah.
and I know deep down it's not some shit you would do because
Stepdaddy license in the chat.
you scared to have your
In the
first
comments,
kid.
stepdaddy
You know what I'm
license.
saying? You
Hey,
taking
no
your
cap
time.
though. I want to go to like Dominican Republic and have like
Punta Cana.
somewhere. You
And
know.
have what? A kid?
Have a kid and just leave. You know what I'm saying? And just leave. Have a little LeBron and
You talk
Dion.
about me. You need to talk to Rod. You're talking to me.
Go to Colombia, have a child. You know what I'm saying?
Just say fuck it.
And just
Fuck it.
leave.
They come
Just
back.
leave.
They'll come back find you.
Just
That's some
leave.
wild shit, dog.
You know,
Look,
have
man.
a LeBron James. Be like, you know I'm your daddy, boy. You know that.
That's some wild
Boy,
shit.
I couldn't find you. Boy, you know I love
You know I love you.
I was
man.
trying to find you, but I just couldn't.
You know I love you, man.
You shoot them threes, boy. Swish.
Maybe I'm,
Swish.
yeah. I don't know, bro. I can't, dog. I can't.
Nah, man. It's
I
just
can't, I can't
Nah, I
just.
feel you,
I
dog.
can't just have a kid and just leave them out there.
Yeah,
bro.
you're right. Because I love my kids.
Because I
man.
love my kids, bro. I care too much about.
I
my
feel
kids.
you, but
So I can't just have a kid and be like, I got a child
Right.
in Colombia, and I'll see the little nigga whenever I
I mean, yeah, I think that's foul. Yeah,
bro,
That was
that's
a joke.
foul.
I was
You know what
joking,
I'm saying? I know you were joking. I know you were joking. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's
They be alright, man.
there are people that actually do that. There are
Yeah.
dudes that actually do that, bro. It's like, yeah.
I'm not excusing
You know what I'm
it
saying?
because I actually, you're right. I don't agree with that. I'm joking. However, it's been going on since the dawn
Yeah.
of time. We had to understand that
Yeah, so it's like just because it's been going on doesn't mean that it's right. You know what I
Right.
mean?
it
That's the
doesn't
thing.
make it right,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we have to look at
It's life, basically.
exactly.
Yeah.
If they were doing that back then, right, and dudes are still doing it now, I mean, of course, we got to learn, we got to progress. I
I mean,
understand
yeah.
that. Hold on.
Yeah.
But we have to look at it like this, like, but why? Because we got to remember, right, our sole purpose on this planet, right? I don't know if y'all agree, but our sole purpose is to procreate.
Right.
Back in the days, when we ain't have none of this technology and all this stuff, the reason why people had so many children, so many kids, and they had them quick, fast, and hurry, one, the life expectancy wasn't too much. People was dying in their 30s.
Mm.
That's number one. Now we live into 80s.
But that's because of
The health, like medical.
Mhm.
That's
Like,
because
we didn't have medical
that's
advances.
because of the climate and how people were living. Because if we take it back to way back then, like prehistoric time, people were living until they were like 200 years old.
Yeah.
I think as time progresses, health became an issue because we were doing a lot of shit to the environment, which affected the way we were
It was them
living.
Europeans.
And that's why we ended
Yeah,
up.
so colonists.
What is called
Colonial?
the Black Plague.
Yeah, so that's like
Yeah.
that's why we
They ain't
started
washed their ass and
ended
shit.
up dying early because obviously that's when all the migration was happening. People
Right.
were coming
Diseases.
in and out and all that shit. That's when that shit started.
Well, regardless, though, that's what happened, right? And people was having a lot of kids for that because the father was like, all right, when I go, I'm going to have my kids. They're going to carry my lineage, my family. If I go before my wife, they'll take care of the wife. That family unit was strong, right? Now, you're right. Okay, that's a little different from the whole Nick Cannon thing because he's not physically there, right? You know what I mean? But back in the days, they was usually there together. You understand what I'm saying? It was a family unit. But that's why the family unit is the most important thing. But all I'm trying to say is it's not as non-normal as they're making it seem.
Mm.
Is it ideal? Possibly not. One could argue because I'm pretty sure maybe your perspective would change if all the kids were together and he was there. You understand? Maybe your perspective would change, but he's not, right? But that's because technology is a gift and a curse because he's making a lot of money. He could be in a lot of places at a lot of time, but he can't be with them all at once, right? But maybe if he was, it wouldn't be that much of a different thing. But back in the days, that was the norm, bro. That was normal. They would have a bunch of kids specifically to help out on the land, on the farm, or in the village, whatever it was, to go hunt. You know what I mean? Hunt, kill, hunter gatherer, whatever the case may be. That's the reason why the family unit was a big thing.
I got something I want to say to that, which is I'm glad you made that point. Yeah, like obviously, yeah, people were having a lot of children, but if you go back to like royal times, like let's say if you go back to those medieval times, those kingdom times, how did they treated the kids that was an outsider? Let's say if the king went ahead and just had a kid with just a random, I guess you could call him a peasant. You had a kid with a peasant, so they call that kid as your bastard child. You know what I mean? So
Fathers.
yeah. So that kid didn't have any type of like, like he wasn't like royalty or anything like that. He or she wasn't royalty. It was just like, that's just your little bastard child. So that kid couldn't become king. She couldn't be queen. It was just like, that's just a kid I had on the side. So exactly, and it's kind of making my point again. So how do you think that kid is feeling? Like, so I see my brothers, my sisters, they, they living in the castle, they living it up, they doing all this shit that they need to do, but I'm out here I'm with the regular folks. I'm chilling. You know
Well,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah, but
So it's
we're
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta look at it from their perspective in a way, because you saying it's alright, they're gonna be alright,
they gonna be alright.
but they really not alright.
They gonna pick up that basketball. They gonna be alright. They gonna take that. They gonna pick that basketball.
LeBron James, man.
You know what I'm saying?
LeBron ain't had no dad. Look at him.
Well, I know his daddy pissed.
They
boy.
not alright.
What?
Oh my
Who
god.
was the one I saw on Vlad TV? Was it? Man, it was this dude.
And it's crazy you say that, but LeBron said it himself. He wished his father was there.
I think it was Jay.
You know what I'm saying? He still want his father to be.
Everybody.
He still
But
wishes his
wait,
father.
here's the
to be
age-old
there.
question.
You know what I mean?
If his dad was there, would he be LeBron James today?
Yeah. Look at Michael Jordan. His dad and
Maybe
his mom.
not.
Michael Jordan. His dad and his mom was there.
Right.
Look at
Right,
him.
but that was Jordan's story.
Look
He
at
probably
him.
have been better.
He probably could have
Y'all
been better.
talk about Jordan. I'm
You feel
gonna
me?
take a bathroom break, but y'all talk about Jordan real quick.
You feel me? So it's just, it is what it is, man. All right. So
That liquor kicking in.
Yeah, it's kicking in. So fathers,
about Jordan. Talk about
fathers, be there for your kids.
Yes, be
man.
there for your kids.
Be
Take your
there-
kids to the
Take
library.
your kids to the library like my dog Rodney.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Read,
what I mean?
Have them read out loud. You read to them. All
Exactly.
that. You know, be
Yeah.
involved.
Be very involved
Yes.
in your kids' life, man.
Yes.
Don't be a deadbeat.
Don't be a dad, because at a point in time, my dad wasn't in my life, but you know, he came back around.
Yeah,
It affected me, you know, but he came back around.
exactly.
And, made it better,
And I'm
so.
sure you were very appreciative of the
Exactly.
fact that he came back and y'all was able to build a
Mhm.
relationship.
We
You know what I'm
did.
saying? And that probably, in a way, that made you who you are today. And that's
Yeah.
probably the reason why you are the way you are with your kids
Mhm.
is because of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be there for your kids, man. Like
Always.
so I'm not saying what Nick Cannon. Like I don't like. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta look at it from like, you know, like you gotta know what you're doing at the end of the day. You know?
Because it's about them kids.
It's
They're the
about
future.
them kids. It's about them kids. You know, because one of the girls, because he did forgot one of the names for one of the kids, and the baby mama had a real issue about it. You know, she was like, "Damn,
As she
like,
should.
yeah, like how you gonna forget about a baby girl?" You know what I mean? So it's like. That's what you get for having all them kids. Because I'm pretty sure if I had 12 kids who still toddlers, bro, I'll be having a hard time remember them names. Like, damn shit, like, you know, I mean, because I got 16 nieces and nephews, and sometimes I'll be having a hard time. I'm like, oh, damn, that's Leah. Oh, that's Kat. You know what I mean? It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, yeah, just be there. Be there for you. Know what you're doing when you're having kids, bro. Because
Any more kids for you in the future?
I do want at least definitely one more. I do want more. I want a little girl. You know
Time
what
is
I mean?
ticking.
I'm only 30, man. I got time. Shit. I want a little girl, man. I really want to experience what it's like to have a little girl. That's the goal. So
I love my baby girl,
Yeah.
man.
So I'm definitely gonna
Spoiled.
try. Yeah, definitely gonna try for a little girl for sure. And if I don't get it, I'm gonna try again. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
You know what I mean? So
that's a big statement.
definitely, man.
You're going to
Yeah.
end up having 3 more boys.
Hey, I got 3 basketball players. It's all good. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all good, man. So, you want any more kids or you done?
I'm done, man.
Finish.
I'm done. Finito. I'm done.
So, man.
Finito. Yeah, if you know, if I'm with somebody and they want to have more kids, it could be a discussion, but
Yeah.
at this point in time, nah. I'm good with 2. Yeah.
Damn. 2 and out.
2 and out. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I definitely want 2 to 3. I think I could do 2.
It depends on who you have it with. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have it with.
Exactly. That's the thing. You don't want to just have a kid just to have a kid, bro. You gotta make sure you're having it with the right person.
The right person.
Either if y'all don't end up working out, you just gotta make sure you know who
Exactly.
you're having a kid with, bro. Because it's when you factor in a kid, bro, too many variables.
Yeah,
Way too many variables, man. So you got to be careful you have a child, man.
for sure. For real.
Yeah, man. It's crazy, dog. You saw I'm sure you saw it. You saw the football player, well, the soccer
Yeah,
player,
that soccer player.
the soccer player, the whole situation with the soccer player
Yeah,
with
man.
I guess the wife, well, soon to be ex-wife. She was trying to, I guess, take over his assets, and then she find out that shit, he ain't got nothing in his name. It's
Nothing in his
all,
name.
It's all
Hold on, we're gonna touch on that. Hold on.
and his mom's name. You know, that's crazy, man.
Smart on his
That's
behalf.
very smart. Very, very smart. Yeah.
Shout out to the GOAT,
Yeah, man.
Atraf Hakimi. Shout out to you. You are a gentleman, a scholar, a hero for us men. Shout out to him. That man is the GOAT. He's the greatest. Because you know why? It's not about him doing that to his wife. You know what that's called? That's called plan and preparation.
Right.
That's what that's called. That's called being prepared. You feel me?
Yeah.
What's your take on that, brother?
I think that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Boy,
I think
smart?
I think it's very smart. You know, I mean, that's
True.
something I probably.
Protect women.
What you say, producer?
You protecting women?
Oh no! Oh, you think I'm Mr. Protecting women? Oh no!
It's getting spicy, y'all.
Let me finish my point though. I'm gonna spin it.
Go ahead.
I think it's smart if he's just looking at it from a perspective as like how long he's been doing it for. Like, has it always been like that? Has he always put his mom names on everything? Has it always been like that? To me, that's smart because if I'm a famous whatever, like famous football player, basketball player, I think I would put pretty much everything in my mom's name or someone or close relative that I know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, once you make that much money, you know there's always going to be people out there that's just trying to get you.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate,
You know what I mean?
You
So
never
it
know
is.
who's really for
So
you.
yeah, so you really don't know who's really for you. So in a way, that's really smart. Now, if he just went into it just to do it, if he just did it just because of the woman that he was with, where he just don't want her to touch his, all his asset, then the way it's like, all right, cool. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? My only thing about when it comes to like people divorcing and then the woman may want half or whatever, I don't agree with that. I really don't, especially if
Wait, you said you don't agree with what?
Especially, but let me make my point. Especially if I feel like if I came in a relationship, I was already established, I already got what I got, and then that's what, damn, we could really spend this.
No, let's go. We're going to touch on it.
I
We
feel
got
like
the perfect guest. We're going to touch on it.
that's why I feel like when it comes to a relationship, bro, it's hard for me as a man to date someone that ain't never went through what I went through. Like I can't be worth $100 million and then I'm dating someone who's just like, I'm just want to come along for the ride. I just can't do that, bro.
It is tough.
So if you're not from where I'm from or just know the struggles that I've been through, bro, it's hard to deal with that because it's like I'm always gonna be looking at it. Are you with me because I have the money, or are you with me because you love me in a way?
Mm-hmm.
And is it really love, or is it really?
Because women play their role really well.
So
Is
is it really love, or is it really just lust? You lusting over what I got.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's very tricky. So in a way, yeah, like I love women. Like I got 3 sisters, but at the end of the day, it's like I look at it from like I don't think as a man, if I'm established, I got married with you, and I got all this money, and then you come in, and then all of a sudden we get a divorce, and then you feel like you're entitled to have half of my shit.
Right.
I don't believe that's right. I really don't believe that's right. I think that in itself, that system itself, I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
And
It's very outdated.
yeah, but I guess that's
outdated.
So I guess that's why like I will get a prenup with the woman that I'm with. Hey, like
Facts.
this is my shit. This is it. If you decided you don't want to do this shit anymore, just so you know what I came in with, I'm leaving with that. Whatever you came in with, you're leaving with that as well.
Fact.
Now, if we have kids, that's a little different. Then I can work with it. Like we got kids, you can have this, you can have that. But I get to pick what you gonna get. You're not just gonna go to court and just be like, yo, I want all this shit. This shit is mine. It's like, nah, because you didn't start that. I created that.
Hey,
You
who
know what I'm
said it
saying?
best?
That's why it was like it was funny. It was funny when shout out, rest in peace, Kobe.
I was gonna. Who said it
Kobe-
best? You
when-
wasn't with me.
When Kobe was about to get a divorce from Vanessa, you know what I mean? Rick Ross made that line like Kobe about to lose 100. It wasn't Kobe.
150
It was Drake. Kobe about to lose 150 M's.
Bitch,
You wasn't,
with me.
you know what I mean? So it's like, in a way, I get that because you wasn't there when I got drafted by the Lakers.
Right.
You wasn't there when I wasn't started. You wasn't there when I airballed, you know what I mean, a game-winning shot, and everybody thought that I wasn't gonna make it.
Bro, but
you wasn't with all. You was,
but like fuck all that though. You wasn't in there dribbling dribbling the
You know
ball,
what I mean?
doing them drills, doing them
So it's
suicides in the gym.
So what about like say LeBron James and his wife? She was there.
But she was there.
So,
see, that's different.
That's okay.
She was there. They've been together since they were kids.
Kids, exactly.
So she's been with him through it all. So from that perspective, I get it. If she feels like she's entitled to something, I get it.
But does that make
for
it right?
them. But that's for them to figure it out.
Exactly.
It's
Ultimately,
not, to me, it's not for the courts to figure out. I feel like it's a conversation
Sometimes you gotta bring the courts
they
involved,
gotta have.
sometimes
Now,
yeah.
if LeBron want to be selfish and say "fuck it," you ain't getting shit, then that's a little different. You know what I mean? Then it's like,
But that's his choice.
but it is his choice. But then again,
Because they didn't.
I can look at it from me being human. Like from what I would do. You
Women
know what I mean?
do not depend on
You
no
know what I
man
mean?
for nothing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's why I think that's a good point that you make. At the end of the day, man or woman, make sure you got your shit together.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, don't depend on nobody, bro.
You think Savannah James is entitled to something?
Do I think she's entitled to something?
You think she has the right to feel entitled to something?
Why
Because
not?
she was there.
Yeah, I think she.
Yeah.
I think she should.
She
Yeah,
woke up with the leg pain and the back pain. And
Man,
I think she's.
she rubs some of
Yeah,
them
Thank
pains
you,
out.
brother.
yeah,
Thank
she's
you, brother.
definitely.
I mean, just be there.
Hold on.
She rubbed some of them pains
I
out.
can
We-
support you all day.
all right, she rubbed them out, but you know, was she waking up at 4 in the morning, 5 a.m.? Was she going through them suicides in the gym?
Mm.
Was she?
Let me stop right there.
She been able to eat pop.
Let me stop. Let me stop right there.
Go ahead.
The moment there's a kid involved, everything changes. Everything changes because
No, nothing changes.
everything does change.
No, no, no,
You
no,
know why?
no,
You know
no,
why?
no, no. I'm not in the podcast today, but
Come
nothing
on, Mr. Producer. Come on.
The only thing that changes is I gotta support my child.
But-
I don't have to support Savannah
Facts.
James.
Okay.
I support my child. Listen, let's hold
But
on.
what if he cheated though?
LeBron can take his child and take care of his kids without Savannah James.
Facts.
She don't have to be there.
No,
She don't bring
Facts.
anything
So
to the
you
table.
want him.
She do.
That's just being bitter.
All
That's
Savannah
facts.
is bringing
Yeah,
to the
it's just
table is a
being
little bit of
bitter.
cat and
You
some
know?
food. Sorry. No, she don't bring nothing to the table.
Come on, producer. Let's go.
No.
So you saying it's okay for LeBron to say, "I'm gonna take my newborn
That's
away
how
from
women
you"?
feel. Why we
I'm
can't feel that way?
Thank you.
I'm gonna take my newborn
Thank
and I'm gonna take your money
Thank you.
and I'm gonna go chill on it.
Thank
No.
you. Thank
Get out of
you.
here.
We got it. We can hold on.
Hey.
Nah.
Hold on.
Nah, bro. I
Because
might
this crowd
have,
start to talk.
I might have to disagree. I might have to
And I don't want to start
I might have to disagree with
No,
that.
Hold on.
Women, the women that do that kind of shit, that's
All of them.
the women that do that kind of shit, that's being bitter. Just like the men that would do that shit,
Right.
that's just
You can't
straight.
have
Hold on.
bitterness.
No. You're not gonna sit there and say that if LeBron James did that, he would be bitter. You're not.
I
gonna-
just
no,
said,
time
man.
out,
I
time
just
out.
said, if a woman does it, that's being bitter. If a man does it, it's the same.
It's
No,
the
it's
same
not.
thing.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not. No,
is.
it's not.
What
I'ma
makes
tell
it
you why.
different?
I'ma
What
tell
makes
you
it
why.
different?
Basically, she ain't
I'ma-
got no like
she
her
ain't
life
got-
is revolving around
It
him.
I'ma
doesn't
tell you
make
why.
it's still being bitter.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
explain why.
Go ahead.
We're talking about LeBron James, right? We're just using
No,
him.
no. You can't do that. You can't do that.
What
Just,
you mean? We were talking about LeBron James.
No. You can't, because when you say LeBron James, you're talking about LeBron, what he is. Just say LeBron. You're talking about a regular human being who happened to be LeBron James. Just say that. Because when you start saying we talk about LeBron James, you're trying to make it seem like he's exempt because he's LeBron James.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No.
That's
No.
what I
Get
feel
my
like you're trying
point.
to do.
Hold on.
But go ahead.
Let's
Hold on.
hold on. Look, what I'm trying to say is LeBron, or even it don't gotta be LeBron. Let's just a man who has worked hard where he's made it successful, right? A pinnacle, right? A point to where maybe he don't got LeBron money or LeBron status,
Right.
but he's very well off, right? Let's just say that. So we're using LeBron as the point, the pinnacle, because he's the highest pretty much.
Right.
And then a little bit less, right? Okay, cool. The difference is, and again, I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. The difference is, come on, producer. The difference is that and again, I'm not taking away nothing from women. I know women work. There's some women who put in work, yada, yada, yada. But we're talking about in the case that the man is the successor, not specifically LeBron James. We're just talking about in the case that the man is, like I said, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. We already know that women are the ones that went in a divorce. Who is the winner in a divorce? Let's be real here. The woman.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's a fact. That ain't no joke. We know that.
Yeah.
Now, truth be told, we don't know what that woman did behind the scenes, right? However, though, what we do know is that LeBron got the endorsements. LeBron was at practice. LeBron put in the work. LeBron did this, and that. So if LeBron or someone on that similar status or money made the decision to say, you know what, I'm going to dip and I'm going to take my child. Whoever that person is, that successful person, and I say this as a man, whoever that man is, it's not the same as a woman doing it because he put in that work.
Let me get in here. How you doing? Touch on that, fam.
Go ahead, producer.
It's me, it's Zay. I'm here. You know, I ain't going nowhere. I was just in the background. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Producer.
My boy Rodney on here. Appreciate you coming in. Hopefully y'all can see me, you know what I'm saying? I just want to jump in on this conversation. I, as a man, have just as much rights to my kids. If I break up with a woman, I'm more than allowed to have sole custody or primary custody of my kids. If I am the one who provided for my kids, shouldn't they be with me?
I agree.
They shouldn't even be with her. She didn't do shit to take care of them. So, just because you are a woman and you are the mom, you get to stay with the kids. What about me? What about me? What about my sons who need to be with me? I don't want to hear no shit like, oh, Savannah, she can leave and she can just take. I'm not even just talking about Savannah, right? Like, I hate to bring up the James family. We love the James family.
Shout out to the James family.
You know, we thought Will and Jada was representing for the black community. It's really LeBron and Savannah. They really represent for how black families are supposed to be. So I don't want to cast any negative light on them because Will and Jada are actually the ones that's kind of fucked up.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, shout out to Denzel and his wife as well.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't really see them. They old now. They the shadow on them. The shadow is on them. They not casting the shadow. The shadow is on their ass. They old. They whatever. We don't care about them like that. Who we see in the spotlight? LeBron, Savannah. They represent. They holding the torch. Black family unite. You know what I'm saying? Cool.
Right. Let's go.
If that shit falls apart, Bronny and the other kid need to go be with LeBron, who got the billions of dollars. LeBron got billions of dollars. He loved his kids just as much as Savannah loved her kids. And if I was a normal man, right, just a normal, everyday, average black guy living in Orlando, Florida, if I had a child, I have just as much rights to my kids as any woman. I don't have to separate from her. Right. And me being away from her puts me away from my children. So, we have to lose this mindset of she got to raise the kid. I can raise a child. What are you talking about?
Simple.
Hey, how you gonna raise a kid and you know what I'm saying, you always working? So basically it's gonna be like daycare all the time.
Okay, so guess what? If I'm an average normal man, I have to work every day. She gonna have to work every day. My mama raised me, but she had to work every day. But my dad had to work every day. He could have raised me too.
And real quick, that's the point though, because what you're not realizing, what you're missing, is the reason why the woman is able to do that is because the man, even if they separate, because she don't got to work as much because he's giving her majority of the money. That's the point. What I'm trying to say.
Because I think James has it a little messed up. My mama could have did it by herself completely. Carol Yvonne Turner, you are the GOAT. You can do this by yourself. But my dad could have did it by himself too.
Right.
And my uncles and my granddad.
Shout out.
And the me's out there. You can do it by your fucking self. You don't need no woman to hold down no kid for you. You can raise a child. You can raise a child. You are a grown man. And you should be raising your sons.
Right.
Definitely. So don't tell me that just because we broke up, you gotta get with she gotta take the kids and we gotta give her money and blah blah blah. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't care about it.
I'm taking all my kids.
You know, I think y'all didn't get the point that I was making.
We'll break it down.
The point that I was making is it's wrong on both sides. That's what I'm saying. If a woman wants to be saying, I'm gonna take the kids, it's wrong. If a man does that, it's wrong on both sides because at the end of the day,
James,
child need a mom. They need a mom.
It depends on the situation.
It's not depending on the situation, bro. You need your mom. You need your father.
Listen to me real quick.
Do that.
The court system in the United States of America has said the kid should be placed with the mother.
It's very biased.
For what reason?
But I'm still. It's
For what reason?
The point that I still make is
What makes you less than your woman?
The point that I make is
What makes you less than your woman?
It's still fuck the court system. That's what I'm saying.
No, but what makes you
That's
less
what
than
I'm
your
saying.
woman? Why
I'm
can't
saying
your
fuck
child
the
be
court
here with
system.
you?
You know what it is?
You can take
You know
him
what
to
it is?
daycare. That's all she
You know
gonna
what it
do.
is? You know what it is? And I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I love my son.
You can't do it?
He's my everything.
Well, I can do it.
He's my everything. But
You gone, man?
Mic drop.
he's my everything. But at the end of the day, I would never keep my son away from his mom. I just wouldn't be able to do
but
that.
hold on.
Because the type of bond they share,
It's different.
You can't do that. Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, my son loves me and I love him, but I didn't carry him. He wasn't like he was in her womb for 9 months. It's a different type of connection.
It's very different.
Type of connection.
Both are very important,
that
though.
they have. So it's like I would never be like, yo, fuck the mother. I'm gonna take care of my son. I would never do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
that's
just
true.
me personally. I would never do that. So that's why I said it's wrong on both sides. Like, if a woman want to be bitter and take the child away from the father, that's wrong. If a father wants to do that, that's wrong. I'm not saying a man can't step up and say, yo, I'm gonna take care of my child,
Right.
or a woman can't do that. But at the end of the day, the kid needs the mom, and it also needs the father as well.
I mean, yeah, there's no better. Nothing is better than both together.
And that's the point.
That's facts.
That's the
Yeah.
point that I'm making.
Right.
I don't know how y'all flip it and saying this and that, but the sole point that I'm making is you can't be bitter and just take the child away from the parent. Either or, you can't do that.
Well, I agree. But I think where we got misconstrued, I think where we got lost was the point was, because we were using LeBron as an example. That's why I brought him up. But I think where the point was lost that we were talking about in the sense of a successful man who made a lot of money, right? And then let's just say, like, because he had brought up Kobe and the rest of peace Kobe, and of course LeBron. These are examples, but because I'll start with the Nick Cannon thing. But anyways, I think let's bring it back full circle. The point is though, we're talking about in that situation, whether it be LeBron or just a very successful regular Joe, right? At that point, is the woman entitled to half the money, if not more, or some compensation? Now, I believe, this is me, because I believe that the court system is outdated. Because I think that we get dogged out in the court system as men. In reality, like I asked you earlier, Rod, who wins in the divorce? Let's be real. The woman. All the time. That's facts. Even if the guy is poor, the woman still wins because he has to end up paying her alimony.
And what did I say? I said that was wrong.
That's wrong, right? Okay, exactly.
Yeah.
So, but I was saying in the sense of, because it's going to be different when, let's say you are on a level of LeBron James, right? I'm not taking nothing away from Savannah James, right? Because, being a mother is a hard job. Probably one of the hardest jobs in the world.
Yeah, it's full time, right?
Yeah, it's full time, right? I'm not going to take away from that. However, though, so let's just say that woman, whoever you with at the time, wants to divorce you. How much is too much? What exactly is that woman entitled to when you was the one that was picked up the ball at 10 years old?
Mm-hmm.
You was the one going to the court at 5 a.m. You was the one training. Your mom was the one driving you back and forth from practice. You was in there with the injuries. You was in there shooting the ball, perfecting your craft, doing this and that and this and that. And again, I'm not taking nothing from her mother's skills. I'm just saying, where do we draw the line into which what is fair? Does she deserve half? Does she deserve 80%, 75%? Was she in there shooting a J, getting that hook shot, blocking, doing them trainings, them suicide, all that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's very hard work. And what I'm just trying to say is
It's hard work. And
it's hard work. So, but I'm just trying to say, my question to you, James, is where do we draw the line, and what is the percentage that the woman deserves? That's what I'm asking.
As a producer, can I have James just give his point real quick and then answer the question?
Go ahead.
Because he had a point he was trying to make.
yeah, so thank you.
You're welcome.
So my point is, it's like, all right, the physical aspect of it, yeah, like,
Savannah, and I don't want to use them because, like I said,
It's too late. We already used it.
and we love them. We love Savannah James. We love the James family. You know, I mean, you guys are the pinnacle of what it's like
Shout out.
for a black family in America. But any family, yeah. Let me not just outcast it and say black. Yeah, any family in America. Y'all make us look good, by the way. But it's like
Black power.
yeah. Physical aspect of it, yeah. Like LeBron is LeBron James. Like, okay, he's doing all that. She's not there, but behind the scene, when LeBron has a bad game, when LeBron is being ridiculed in the media, when he's going through certain shit, but who's there to support him? It's
Agree.
Huh?
G-O-D?
No, it's the.
But then
no, you can't. No, it's not.
You can't say God.
You can't say God.
Man, God.
You can't say
You got-
no.
you got-
no. You can't say
God
God.
got
that
people
boy say
in
God.
it.
Say God.
Listen, you
know
got
what I'm saying?
God. You got people around you for
Okay.
a reason. That's why
Yeah,
God put
that's
those
why
people.
God put
Okay,
them there for a
exactly.
reason.
Just real quick.
Let me finish the point.
No, I'm just real quick. My only question to you is, how important is that though?
That's very important.
Is it the same as him putting in that work?
It's very.
You think so?
It's
It's
very-
equivalent?
I think it is because
is
just
very-
imagine
it
if
is
he
very
didn't have
important.
Savannah James.
It is. It
and
is.
you know
very,
what I'm saying?
Let's say if he had let's say if he had like a
Just say he was a bachelor.
let's say he had let's say he had no
and he
one in
got
his
different
corner.
women. Yeah, exactly.
Just had different type of women and just going, different.
He would have been straight away.
It's not the same.
Do
Bro.
you think so?
I
Yeah,
think
bro.
so.
You
The
think
type,
I think so.
No,
I
bro.
think
the right.
in any relationship,
you gotta have the right woman, bro.
yeah, somebody supposed to, either
What's the
man or
value?
woman, they're gonna make you better.
Yeah. You
What's the
got
value?
to.
That's person.
Hold on,
What?
because I gotta pause that real quick. You should have the right person with
Exactly.
you, man or woman, right?
Yeah.
You should, but as a man, you shouldn't put your all or
Absolutely.
you
I
shouldn't
get
want.
what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't want the best just because you should want the best in general as
In
a
general,
man.
yeah.
The woman just gonna make it better.
Yeah.
She gonna give you a purpose.
It's a plus,
But
right.
I don't like just the woman is it's not the end all be all. I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. The woman is not the end all be all.
So
You know why? Because at the end of the day, just like we said it earlier, betrayal comes from the people you love.
Yeah.
Family ain't even shit, and you said the same genes, blood, flesh. Y'all pretty much, you know what I mean? Like family betray you more than him. Imagine a girl that. Bro, one day your wife could wake up after 50 years and say, you know what, I don't want to be with you no more.
That is
It
true.
happens.
It
It
happens. It is true. But you think your dad would be who he is without his woman, without his lady, without
No,
your
that's what
mom?
I'm saying. My mom
Without your
definitely
mom?
made him better.
Okay.
Right. I just said
But my
that.
dad didn't put his my father always taught me, and shout out to my dad because that's my story. My dad was in my life. But my dad always, and I'm trust me, I am the man that I am today because of my father. But my point is, my dad always told me, you do you for you, and you be great for you, and then the woman that comes by your side gotta be a better woman. She's just only gonna make you better, but that's not the sole purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all supposed to make each other better.
Exactly.
You know?
But a lot of guys, I'm not saying y'all, I'm just saying a lot of guys, I'm gonna just, my woman made me this way, and my woman, no, fuck that. You gotta make yourself this way.
Yeah.
Your woman will make you better though. Don't get me wrong, a beautiful woman and a good woman is an amazing thing. She's gonna only push you harder because she's gonna give you purpose as a man. That's just the way life is. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Adam had Eve and so on and so forth. It's going to make you go harder. But you should want to go hard regardless. Is what I'm trying to say. She going to make you go harder, but you should always want to go hard. You feel me? That's all I'm trying to say. So my only question was, where do we draw the line and how much does that woman deserve? Yeah, she was there. She was moral, emotional support. I agree with that. Trust me, that's not
It really depends on like
the situation.
I think
it's
once y'all get a really good woman on your side, y'all gonna see the point that I'm making.
I mean, I ain't got to worry about all that.
You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna just
saying?
leave it at that.
You know what I mean?
I don't got to worry about that.
Y'all gonna see the point that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? My mom. Yeah, say your mom is a great woman though. She's a great woman.
Bro, but
You know what I mean?
Right.
Would you want your mom? Let's say your mom was with
LeBron James, you would still feel the same type of way?
Absolutely.
You would,
Absolutely.
That's your opinion, though.
Absolutely.
That's your
It's
My mama had it before she had it.
it's opinion. And all I'm saying, and I just want to make sure y'all get what I'm saying, because I'm not disagreeing with anything y'all saying. I just think it's wrong on either side for y'all trying to act like, yeah, I'm gonna take my child. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take. No, bruh. It's like,
So hold on, let me ask you.
Matt, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Everything you're trying to say is the opposite of how women feel. They feel, I'm going to get in there, I'm going to have a kid, I'm taking a kid.
Not every woman
Not
is
every
like
woman.
that. Though.
Majority though.
Not
Majority
every
are
woman
like
is like that.
James,
This new generation might be like that, but
James,
not
relationship
not the type of woman that I fuck with.
James,
That's the part of the court
James,
system.
you know what I mean?
Where
That's
does
the
the
court
kid
system.
go when the relationship is over?
But that's the court system. We're saying that's wrong.
If the
That's
kid,
the court system.
if the
dog.
kid goes with the mom, if the kid goes with the mom,
why?
why can't the dad come in the child's place?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if,
I mean-
okay, they get with the mom, it's the dad's, you know, it's the dad. The dad's supposed to take that opportunity to go try to see his child. Okay, you got some little baby mamas
I
that
don't
don't want
even
to see
agree
their
with
child.
the shit. If the mom is an unfit mom, she's an unfit mom. If
True.
the father is an unfit father, he's an unfit father. Then the court system have to make that decision. It is what it is. But if I'm a good father and I know you're a good mom, like, there's no reason there should be any problems. Now, if you want to make it a problem, then yeah, you can get the courts involved. But
Right.
what I'm saying at the end of the day, it's wrong on both sides. Because because a kid needs to be in his father's life, so does the mom needs to be there for him as well. And that's it. That's all I'm saying. You're saying, Zay, you're saying like, well, the court doesn't see it like that. Yeah, I know the court doesn't see it like that. That's what I'm saying. It's wrong. It shouldn't be like that. It is what it is. I know as a man, we don't got much say so. We don't.
We don't at all.
We don't.
If anything,
But I still appreciate. But I'm still gonna appreciate my woman. I'm still gonna appreciate if I grew up with somebody at 10, 11 years old. She's been with me through it all. She's been with me when I didn't have shit. And I'm at a position where I have everything that I need. I'm not gonna dog her like, yo, you was with me.
But it's not about dogging, though. It's not about dogging.
No, but I'm gonna
So-
It's about what does she deserve. That's what I'm asking.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna
So
take
she
care of her.
deserve half of
That's what
everything?
I'm asking.
No.
What does she deserve? 80, 70, 75, 50? What does she
But
deserve?
what did I say though? Y'all not hearing
That's my
point.
question.
I said the court shouldn't be involved. We make that decision ourselves.
Right.
That's what I
I'm
said.
asking you, though.
That's what I said.
What is your opinion?
I already give my opinion. I said that's something that me and her, if we don't work out, that's something we gonna work out.
So it's dependent on
together.
what you
Because-
agree with what she did.
Because there's a lot of marriage where they don't get the court involved. They figure it out themselves. I'm sure you heard of that
Yeah,
before.
of course, yeah.
Where they just like, all right, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, and that's it.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, that's the way I would do it.
Exactly.
That's
Before
it.
you get in a relationship, make sure y'all be friends first.
You
That's
feel
it.
me?
You know,
My only thing is, all I want to say, Jay, I don't even want to get something else. All I want to say is, at the end of the day, if you're in a LeBron position or whatever, it's up to
Joe Smoke.
that person. Whoever makes the most money, it's up to them. That's it. Point blank. Go ahead.
Can I just get 120 seconds?
Go ahead, brother.
I want to apologize to Rodney. You know what I'm saying? I come on here, you know, I'm taking the spotlight right real quick. But I just have a lot to say, you know? Because James, he really is a different person than me in a sense. He says things I know how he feels, but he says things in a way that I feel could be misconstrued. I don't want any woman out there that's watching this podcast or any man out there to feel like the love of a woman is not the pinnacle of a man's desires.
Facts.
Right? This is what we're here for.
True.
We're here, like you said, we're here to procreate, but more than procreate, we're here
We're
to
to love.
find love.
Right.
There's no such thing as humanity without love. This is what dogs do that shit.
God is love.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We yeah, exactly. We're here to love. We're here to find our soul mate or mates if you do that thing. But you know what I'm saying?
That part.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the point that I really want to just drive home real quick. My mama raised me, and the love of that woman really showed me that for me to love a woman, she has to love me just that hard. And I think it's right now, and I feel like every man should feel this way, it's damn near impossible for you to love me as much as my mama loved me, and for me to love you as much as I love my mama. You have to exceed that amount of love for me to say, oh, let me go get married, let me have kids, let me do this, let me do that. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that I just really want to drive home is when you're having kids, and sons and daughters and all this stuff like this, right? Like, I have to be omnipresent in their life as their father. You know what I'm saying? When they say God, they say him. That's the voice of guidance, the voice of discipline, the voice of stern love, right?
Yeah.
A mom, a wife, a sister, they love you in a way that us 4 men can't love. But we love our kids and our mothers and our daughters and our sisters in a way that they can't love themselves.
Right.
This is why women fight each other.
Right.
And this is why we love them. This is different. It's just everything between men and women is different.
It's just different, bro.
It's 2023. The lines are getting blurred.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. We're okay with blurred lines. Blurred lines.
I was going to say blurred lines.
It's okay. It's okay.
Shout out
But
Robert
at the end of the day, I have a different set of, like, you have a kid. I just met your kid. I see the love that you have for your kid.
Facts.
I can't see your kid growing up without him, but I'm not saying your woman could, but just in another situation, a woman could see that. They'd be like, well, I just insert any other man.
That's a fact. And that's bro, and that's the point right there. Because, like, bro, it's like, man, it's just, you just don't know, bro. Like, it's so crazy, bro.
It's
like,
insane.
Like, I'm telling you, I see the love you got for your son, bro. Like, oh man.
The reason women go to the court system to get this all,
they don't care,
is because they don't care, and they feel like they're supposed to have their kids. Like I said, they birth children. It's completely different than the love that we feel. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't make it more important or better. It doesn't make it more important. It doesn't make it more important. Better. That's the key word. The love of a woman is not better than the love of a man.
Exactly. Or a father. It is different.
The love of a man come with different circumstances than the love of a woman.
I'm going to put it like this.
Nurturing versus protection.
And the best quote that I heard to basically wrap that all together, I saw the best quote on Instagram the other day. The only man or person on this earth that wants you to do better than them is your father. Boom.
That's
plain
it.
Simple.
Let me ask you this.
I'm going to use the bathroom.
What man loves you more than anything? What him loves you more than anything else on this planet? God. And so it all started with him and the love of him to make this shit. To bring you to being out of dirt was the love of God. A man. Not a man in that sense, but a spirit of a male, a spirit of discipline, a spirit of guidance, a spirit of, the thing that we're born of. We're the first beings. Let's start acting like it. Don't let these women take our children from us. Right. I will not let a woman take a child. If I had a child, she couldn't take him from me. She couldn't take her from me.
You got to do it by any means possible.
I promise you, whoever my future woman is out here, if you ever attempt to take my child from me, we will go to the court and I will fight you tooth and nail. You will never win. Do you hear me?
It shouldn't get to that point if you love
it. It shouldn't. But you know what? Sometimes women come with the wrong motivations.
Yeah, that's true.
The wrong motivations. And I feel like you know. And with that said, my boy's in the bathroom. Y'all having this conversation again. I do apologize for jumping in here. This is your time to shine, but it was just building up over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there having me a nice drink. I'm chilling. I'm watching the podcast. I just had to jump in there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Back to Rodney.
See, it's everybody time to shine. You know what I'm saying? If one win, we all win. Always win the clothing, man. Go to AWCLO Instagram, follow me.
And once again, I do want to say the point that I've been trying to make this whole conversation is it's still wrong on either side. You know what I'm saying? It's still wrong. I'm not saying that it's a woman should have the right to take away a kid away from their child. It's not right. That's what I'm saying. It's not right.
Right.
It's not right. That's the point that I'm making. It's not right. You know, it's not right. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like being of the woman, like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Nah, it's not right. Because just like I love my son and I would do anything for my son, if a situation were to arise where I'm fighting to have my son, I'm fighting for my son.
Exactly.
That's what it is. So that's what it is. So at the end of the day, man, it's if you're gonna get if you're getting a divorce with your partner, you know, the way I would look at it is don't get the court system involved. Don't get them involved.
I mean, as much as you can, yeah.
Okay, don't get them involved. Do it the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk it out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everyone is different. You know what I mean? That's why I don't try to. It's like you can say, but at the same time, there are real women out there. There's real women that don't have those conniving ways about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it just you got to know who you lay down with, who you decide to be with. You just got to know it is what it is. You know
I mean, my only point. My only point was. Just at the end of the day, since we brought up LeBron, at the end of the day, just my only point was, because everybody's different, I agree. And you have good women, you have bad women. Just like you got good men, you got bad men. It's not exclusive to women. It's both genders, right? Because you got deadbeat dads, you got deadbeat moms, right? You know what I mean? But anyway, my only point was when you're in the situation as you're a provider, you're a man that has provided, and that comes up. Where do we draw the line? What does the woman deserve? I don't think the woman doesn't. I'm not here to say that the woman doesn't deserve anything. I'm just saying, does she deserve half? That's all my question was. But in my humble opinion, I don't think she deserves half. But then again, it does depend on what that specific woman did too. Because, you know, one woman can go harder than another. You feel me?
Right.
Maybe she did way more than... Because you got some women that they'll be a mom, but then some women will be a mom, a therapist, a counselor.
Right.
You know what I mean? They'll go way hard. You feel me? And then they'll be your business partner too.
Exactly.
And that's different. You feel me? And then maybe, you know what? She do deserve half. So anyways, you know, like I said, hey, just know your situation, know where you at, know what you with, man. What you had to say, Rod? I know you got a little bit to say, man.
I mean, you know, it's all about the effort you put into it. Like, if your woman trying to take your child away from you, put in the effort to go see your kids. If you're a man trying to take your child, put in the effort. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's it. That's all.
That's it.
Always winning.
Always winning.
Always winning. All right, Jay, what's up, man? What's next, man?
I think that's it, man. We already got nothing.
You sure? Let's see what we got. All right, well, at least one more.
We got everything else.
I did want to touch on that real quick, though. Go back up.
Go ahead.
The Millie Bobby Brown. So
I don't know who that is.
I got you. Don't worry.
I don't
You ever heard of Stranger Things?
Yeah.
You heard of Stranger Things?
Yeah.
So Millie Bobby Brown, y'all. It's gonna be our last topic here. She's the main character of Stranger Things. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. You ever seen it?
Yeah.
It's a
I
good
seen
show.
the-
It's a good
the
show.
First season, that was it. Though.
Yeah, it's a good show. I've seen like a few episodes. It's a good show though. Anyways, so she just recently got engaged at 19. Her man's only 20 though. He's not older. He's only 20. But anyways, so recently this week, the hashtag "she's only 19" has gone viral on Twitter and social media because she's quote unquote only 19. So my only question is, how young is too young? And then on top of that, where do we draw the line with experience? Because a lot of people were saying, oh, she's not that experienced. However, if you look at it, she is more experienced than the average 19-year-old because she's famous.
Yeah,
she's been on,
exactly.
straight things for like 4 or 5 seasons, maybe 6. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, where do we draw the line? So do you think 19 is too young for male or female? That's the first question.
It's not too young.
No,
It's not,
right?
No, I don't think so.
What's your reasoning behind that?
Well, to be honest, you know, I got engaged at 20 years old.
Yeah?
Yeah. But,
That's what's up.
I mean, at the time, you know, you'll think you're too young. But if you know what you got, you know what you want, then, you know. You get what I'm saying?
Right. You think it's different for male and women? Or do you think it's the same?
It's the same. It's the same. I mean, if you guys, if that particular, if they went through what they went through, like basically they know what they've been through, and they feel like that they need, they want to be engaged.
Yeah.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
True,
No problem.
Okay. What about you, James? What you feel?
I was gonna say what he said because I know, Rodney got married at a very young age. But at the same time, bro, since the beginning of time, women were getting married at 12, 13 years old. So
Facts.
it's not like, what I mean? Like,
Disclaimer, we're just giving historical events.
but it's the facts.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's been happening. So 19 is, like maturity has nothing to do.
Not necessarily reflect on age, right?
Yeah, maturity. So, if she feels like she's ready to be engaged, she's ready to be a wife at that stage, then hey, let it be.
Because she's consenting, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
It is what it is.
But hey, when you do get engaged at a young age, I'm not gonna lie. Like as time go by, sometimes you're gonna be like, damn, I got married at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna feel like that. They got more life to live.
Yeah.
But if you know, then you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah. I mean,
sometimes like it is like, like my parents been together since they were 16 years old.
Exactly.
Like, you just know. Obviously, it was a different time, but
very different.
You just know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you just work things through. Like you don't just, as soon as y'all get in a situation, oh, let's get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like why that has to be the main topic of everything.
And I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate divorce. Yeah.
And my thing is, it's like you said it earlier, Rodney. It's like before you get with somebody, be their friend. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Build that friendship, build that foundation with that person. That way, it's like when those situations do occur, where y'all do get in arguments or do have disagreement, y'all can actually talk it out and go through it. You know what I'm saying?
First, take your ass to bed.
Go sleep it off, man.
You know what I mean?
Sleep that shit off,
man. Because there are some people they've known each other for only 2 months. They get married and they've been married for 40 years. So it really it works. It works. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? There's not a rule book to it, man. So like shout out to her. She feels like she's ready to be engaged at 19. I wish her the best. I hope it works out. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a lesson she learns. She move on. She'll go to someone else.
Facts. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Like my thing is, us as men, if we could sign up to defend this country and die at 18, then why can't a girl get married if she feels like, as long as she's consenting, which she is, because she's happy, she posted about it.
Right.
And the dude's only 20. It's not like he's 40.
So he engaged her. So
yeah, they got they got engaged. They've been dating for I don't know how long, but they got engaged. Whatever the case may be. She's 19, right? Mm-hmm. On top of that, she is way more experienced than your average 19-year-old because she's a superstar.
Exactly.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
She is more experienced. Come on, we gotta be real. Gotta keep it a buck. So my thing is 19. I don't think that it's too young to get married. Absolutely not. As long as like we said, if you feel you know that person, you cool. Hey, guess what? Every marriage, whether you 40, 30, 20, 25, 29, 31, whatever the case may be, 19 has the potential to end.
Yeah.
But if you feel that with that person, and you did your enough research and just do, that y'all gonna last and you happy, go for it. I don't see no problem.
Exactly.
So I don't understand why that was trending. She's only 19, bro.
Yeah, it would only be
it's
weird.
Them old ass women that's 40 and still single.
Yeah, bro.
It would only be weird like if the man was like 45.
Yeah, exactly.
Would it really be weird?
Closer to 50. Yeah.
Would it really be weird?
Then it would be weird.
She's consenting though. She's a consenting adult.
It still would.
And they're happy.
It still would be
kind of
weird. It still would be kind of weird.
It wouldn't be
weird.
See,
in that situation, like if the woman is 19, a dude is like 40.
45. It looks weird, bro.
You know how women are. They want somebody that's already.
It looks weird. It looks weird. It
doesn't look weird.
It's like talking to a 16-year-old.
You know,
you're like.
Women like men that's already established.
They do. Exactly.
They do.
That's my only point. As long as the guy is established and well off and decent, he don't gotta be super rich. But as long as he got shit together,
exactly,
and he's cool, I don't think there's nothing wrong. She's 19. She's fertile. She's young.
But that's fine for their age. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking about a 45-year-old with a 19-year-old.
With a 19-year-old, you have no business being with a 19-year-old.
Nah,
bro.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it,
bro.
Stop it.
Would you be okay with your daughter dating?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dating a.
There is nothing wrong with a 19-year-old female married. No, I'm not. How am I 6? She's not 16. She's 18, 19.
Right, she grown.
If you could sign up and go to war and die for your country as a man because you got a dick and balls,
If you
then why can't she marry a nice guy at 40?
18, bro. 18.
Come on, man.
If you're
Stop
18,
it.
17,
Stop
17 and 18, it could be a day difference, bro. You still a kid, dog. That's just me.
You lying.
I know, bro. I know he lied.
I'm not lying.
Like that's a day. That's a day.
No, it's
that's
not.
That's a different, bro.
Only
Bro,
point.
I'm saying when you get a daughter,
As long as the guy is a good guy, he has to be a good providing with a good head on his shoulders. That's it. He can't be a piece of shit with 3 kids and he's lame.
I'm sorry, bro.
I need to cut that ball.
I ain't gonna have.
I don't care. That's you. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna have no 49-year-old trying to dig down my daughter at 18.
Oh, hell
That's
no.
He got me fucked up, dog.
It happens a lot, though. It happens a lot.
But that's because that's the upbringing. You better raise your kids right.
My kids gonna be raised right. Trust. I know they're gonna be raised right. Now, is it ideal? It's not what I want. It wouldn't be like, oh yeah, go get your 49-year-old. No. But if it happened, as long as it's good, because she could get with a piece of shit 19-year-old.
Because I was,
and that's even worse.
Funny.
Hold on, time out. You don't think that's worse? What if she got with a piece of shit 19-year-old?
It's wrong. It's wrong. Either he's a piece of shit or not. It's still wrong. I was watching. I told you earlier about go watch the Nine Agent, the show that I was watching. Mm-hmm. They had a scene that was exactly like that. This girl, one of the characters, propaganda. She was only like 18, 19, right? And she felt she had a thing with this guy. I guess he much older than her. He was in his 40s. And this whole time, he was playing her. He was playing her the whole time.
That's what I said. As long as it's a good...
He was playing her the whole time. So, like, when you look at that, it's like, come on, bro. Like, because to me, that's just the way I feel. I feel like 19 to 18 to 17, bro, the gap is...
All right, so what's an appropriate age gap?
It's so close, bro.
What's an appropriate age gap?
It's so close. It's so close.
What's an appropriate age gap?
I would not, me personally... I would not, maybe when I get older, that would change. But me personally right now, bro, I wouldn't date a woman that's like 15 years older than me, bro. Like
Hold on, but forget about you. Yeah. I'm talking about your kids.
My kids?
Daughter and son.
Yes. Daughter and son? What is an
appropriate age gap for your daughter and son?
It's 4 to 5 years. That's it.
That's it? Minimum?
That's it. Minimum.
It.
That's it.
So your son older or younger?
My son?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want my son dating no older girl.
I wouldn't want my son dating no older girl at all. At all.
He better be the older.
She could take advantage of him.
Exactly.
It has to be the age gap. Got to be 4 to 5 years. That's the age gap. And ideally, I would if it's my daughter. Obviously, you want them to date someone that's a little bit older or someone that's very close to their age group. Like once you start talking, like I would like. Obviously, there are some girls that did that. You know what I mean? Because you've heard the stories. Like a 16-year-old is messing around with a dude that's 25. We went to high school.
No, that's more. Now that's
seen it. We've seen it.
That's literally illegal.
But that's the thing, though. To me, 16 and 19 is not that much of
right. But when you're 18, you're a consenting adult, and that's just the way that the law rolls.
That's the law.
That's just the way the law rolls. Though
it doesn't mean that it's right.
So we got to go off of that.
You know what I'm saying
at the same time,
that's where they drew the line.
When your kids become adults, they gonna live their own lives.
They gonna do what they want.
Live their own lives.
So you just have to deal with it.
They gonna live their own life. But that's why. I'll make sure my child is ready for the world when it comes to that age. So he or she don't have to make a stupid decision like that where they feel like I gotta go get me a 59-year-old when I'm fucking 10 years old.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's retarded and horrible. Look, it's not ideal. I'm not saying it's ideal for me for my daughter to be 18, 19 and get with a 50-year-old. That's horrible. Yeah. What I'm saying though, if that's the case, right? I'm just saying if. Ideally, I want, like you said, maybe a little 5, maybe 6, maybe even 10. I do have those 10 years older than her. That's cool. As long as he is established. I don't want no, let's say she's 20 and he's 30 and the dude's a bum still.
Right. Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
I'd rather her be with a 40-year-old established guy than a 30-year-old bum just because he's closer to her age. What the fuck age got to do with that shit? Unless it's illegal. No, if they're legal, and they're consenting adults, and she's happy. I want my daughter to be taken care of and happy, just for my son. Now, for my son's a little different because I'm going to be harder on my son. I want my son to be the provider. I want my son to be the dude that got his shit together. I want him to be a leader. I don't want him to be out here. Now, I'm not saying he can't find a person that's older, like a girl that's older, but I would rather him be the older one, not by too much, but as long as they're consenting adults and they're happy, he's a good person. That's all.
So you wouldn't date an older woman?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I want to marry an older person, though. That's retarded.
Nah.
Because I ain't got no kids, so I want kids.
Mm.
I do want kids eventually, but I've strategically made it a point to not have children yet. Because my goal is,
Why you don't want no kids, man?
Not yet. I do, but just not yet. Just because it's not, I'm too young, man.
You too. What?
I'm 31. I'm 31. But, like I said, look, man, I'm going to put it like this. Let me be real. Let's touch on that. I struggled too long. I struggled way too long. And I don't want my kids to struggle. I want my kids to have a choice.
Right.
So I want to at least have a minimum of 10 rental properties, a good, rental income, and we Gucci. So,
okay.
Yeah, man. So that's where we at, man. Anything else, James? What's up? What's next, man? Anything else?
Hey, man, shout out to the NBA. It's the NBA playoffs. Perfect time right now. It's the best thing on TV. About to put in my parlay right now. Shout out to all the players about to give me some money this weekend. So, that's all I care about. Hey, man, let's go Russell Westbrook. Let's go to Clippers. Y'all didn't get a win tonight because I'm about to bet on y'all. So
let's go.
Y'all do what y'all need to do.
Right, man. So, hey, man, what's up, man? We're going to let you lead this off, man. Anything you want to say, man, to the people?
Anything you want to plug in for yourself, man?
Go ahead, plug your stuff in. Give your last thoughts, man. How was the show?
I love the show, you know what I'm saying? Big fan of the show. I'm glad y'all got me.
Appreciate you, brother, man. For real. It means a lot, man. For real.
I would like to be back.
You coming back,
man? Come back anytime.
You coming back, man?
Anytime, bro.
All I want to say is, be great.
Yes,
everybody be great. Do good. And they'll come back to you. That's it.
Exactly,
That's
man.
it. That's all, man.
Exactly.
Go ahead and shout out your IG again, bro.
AWCLO is the IG. Follow me. You know what I'm saying?
All winning clothing, man.
Always winning clothing.
Yeah.
Always winning. I'm sorry. Always.
And before we close out, because we're getting older, bro. We old, man, and it's as you get older, it's hard. It's harder to have real friends, man. It's really hard to have friends. So I just want to say, man, thank you I've known you since I was 14 years old. And one thing I can say, you have always remained solid when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? We never, even if we had little differences, obviously there were times where we went a couple years, we didn't speak because you had your own thing you had going on, and I respected it and I took a step back. But at the end of the day, man, we have always remained solid. We ain't never had no fallout. You know what I mean? Whenever I need something, I reach out to you. Whenever you need something, you reach out to me. And I really appreciate that, man, because, there's not a lot of people out there that do that for each other. You know what I mean?
Solid, man.
Thank you for being real. And like I said, man, I'm always going to be here. I ain't going nowhere. You're my dog.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to say that, dog. I just wanted to say that.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit, man. That's how we do it. I'll touch on that.
Yeah.
For real, man. Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Love my boys, man.
Yes, that's how we do, man. Love all around, man. I appreciate you too, bro. Hey, and that's one thing, bro, I could definitely say. I ain't trying to touch on too much, but I will say I ain't never heard nothing about Rob. That's all I got to say.
Exactly.
I ain't never heard nothing about
It's always been real, man.
At all, bro. Now, man, hey, man, shout out to you, man, for real. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being a part of this. You'll definitely be a reoccurring guest. You guys, hey, leave comments, like, comment, subscribe in the chat. Rob, we appreciate you, man. We love you, bro. Anything else you want?
Spicy.
No, man. Just a little bit. We got a little spice, man. Anyways, touch on that, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all already know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And we out.